but I was talking to someone in the call. Is it theoretically possible with doubles that you could have what's the max amount of cherry disc square? Is it 3 or 4? With double, I think
Four.
it's 3. Is 4? Could you have 4 cherry discs and have so many doubles that the only cherry options are Block Koala, Grimstone, Lords of Disconia, and Dive? Is it possible? I'm wondering.
4 cherry discs is a square, and then if you have just those 4 available, that would only be 8 squares. Then you have the 4 other generals. And remember that there's always like a themed general that just gives you access to 3 games to cherry. So like, I mean, like you could, if you chose role player would be Valbrace Divers and Grimstone. So like that would be overlap right there. So that's square we won't have to worry about. You know, and also there is a triple possible, though it seems excessively rare. I don't know. I bet that a card can't be that nasty, but I bet there can be some heinous cards like Velgress very hard, Mortal 2 very hard, and then like don't have a second like a third very hard. Have the Mortal 2 Gesundheit, or excuse me, I don't know, one or the other.
Gesundheit.
And then just have like the Mortal 2 get all switches with the very hard, so they just try and do both at the same time. I don't know. That would be an easy cherry.
I need to practice that miserable Mortal 2 goal.
I'm just gonna hope real hard it doesn't come up.
I might bust out the
Pretend you
gold.
I hate it with a passion, I won't lie to you. And I know it's gonna be done quicker, but
I mean, if I can do it with combatant skulls, I can do that.
The combatant's gold could be maybe viable.
It's always viable.
It always is.
you're not a coward. Yeah. All gold
I mean, you have to think combatants. You can have like get 8 levels in combatants. You have like let's say 3 combatant squares, so you might as well
I think
do
the
like
the best synergy would be defeat a spider, beat This Is It. And
war is bad.
I suppose,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah,
just
I
thinking of
mean-
things that make you go for another game ever recorded
pin-
with the spider.
Defeat
You don't have to do
bosses?
pincer to gold, but you do have to do a surprise, right?
Yeah. I mean, it would be faster for you to do it.
If you did, you don't have to do surprise, but surprise is not too bad.
Yeah.
If you just have to give it a few tries and you do
But-
it specifically.
But Commando 1 and 2, I don't think anyone wants to see that shit.
Give it a few tries and kill my soul.
You don't
I want
you
to
don't
kill
have to
them
do
all.
wait, oh. Yeah, Commander 1 maybe, but not Commander
Commando 1's
Yeah.
fine. Commando 2 is...
Can be
I
boiled for
usually get
sure.
good luck with it, but I don't know.
Yeah, we live, actually.
Yeah. Yuri, can you post the Twitch link into the bingo chat? Because I can do
Sure.
it. Thank you.
I got it. 1 second. Let me pull up your stream first, and I will do so.
I'm actually ready on my own, I think. If you can both go on the title screen just to make sure I have my...
Oh, I need to join the bingo sync.
You might want that.
Yeah.
It's the reason why it's called Waldorf's L or Waldorf Shades, because I mixed both Waldorf being like Kanvas game and Fistel being kind of like Flick game.
I thought it was like Waldorf's hell. This is hell for Waldorf.
It's both. Like, it can be Waldorf Shell and Waldorf's L. It can be both. Whatever you want it to be.
There you go. Your thing has been posted in the bingo chat, so the people in the bingo chat are available of the link in the bingo chat.
A tier
That you started the
versus
one with.
Canvas.
I hate you. A tier. Yeah, a tear is shedding down my goddamn face after that.
I live for it. I live to make you squirm, Gertie.
I don't have Rotundo ready.
If you have a quick link, I can put it.
Mind if I quickly go bathroom?
Well, we'll see if I can do it.
Yeah, if I go in.
For you.
Yeah, we'll see if I can do it in the time it takes me. What's the program called again? I don't remember.
Veado2. VEADO2. I'm getting mine online real quick for you.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe this will work.
Now.
on the website is video tube, which is different.
Video.ninja.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have Rotundo, so I forget what I go to the website.
You go to video.ninja, and then you're going to remote screen share into OBS, and then you're going to select the screen to share. You're going to choose window, and then you're going to choose the Attitude Mini, and then it's going to give you a URL at the top. You're going to copy that URL, and you are going to, I'm just going to put it into
I
the
think I got it.
VC chat. Yeah.
Okay. And then I copy the link up here.
Yes. So there you go, Val. There's mine.
Oh, you have one too? Oh, okay.
That should work
I
for me.
actually, before Bingo League even started, like Smo hooked me up with like these that she and Nat were made, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I didn't like get around to like finishing it up until I did co-casting for Vanilla, which was a couple days ago. And it's like, okay, we're good. It's time. It is time.
I'm gonna try to see, cause I didn't have that set up before, but it's fine. Yeah, I can. Okay, that's gonna work.
Gucci.
Le live est online sous la catégorie UFO 50. L'up time commence. I figured it out.
That's perfect.
Absolutely flawless. No errors in pronunciation.
I took 3 years of French in high school, and it's shameful how little that I remember. I didn't use it, so, and I honestly wasn't good at it to begin with.
Oh, shocker! You weren't going up to your local Walmart and asking them how they were doing in French.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Like, it's
I
funny.
didn't want to be monolingual, but that was my destiny as an American.
Your rotundo is like a shitty quality, but that's kind of funny to be fair.
Wait, is it? Wait, why?
Hey, Guri, the art of your rotundo is shit.
I can see this weirdly like. Hold on. If I do this, does it change? I wonder. I kind of.
Oh, don't do that, please. No.
Oh wait,
Oh.
don't do what I was just doing.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, you don't have to do
Poor Val's
anything.
gonna
You shouldn't
have
have to
to,
do anything.
like,
You shouldn't have to do anything.
Baby.
Yeah.
I had it at the smallest size, so it should be fixed.
What's going on?
It's fine.
What happened?
I like the low quality rotundo. I think it's funny.
It should be fixed now.
Through your nose?
Yeah.
Yes, Kana. A tier Flipper's Canvas is happening right now.
Right
Not
here,
just
right
right
now.
It's a meat.
Okay.
Let me test my
My biggest regret is that Flick and Canvas can't be undeafened for the shit show that's going to happen during this match. Just from the caster side.
Oh no.
Right now.
Watch the Volodya too. Like we're gonna crash out within 15 minutes tops.
Whoa. He's deleting his profile.
Sometimes profiles deserve to be deleted.
Exactly.
Yes, Smell PNG Tuber Party. Thank you, Ewan. Thank you, Smell. Thank you, everyone. Words are
Is-
hard.
Thank you,
Is
Vanilla,
it just
for
me, or is like on the recent
Ooh,
streams with Val, like the combat ant is like going crazy, like even crazier than
Yeah, it
usual.
does.
really hopping.
It always does.
It
the
can't be.
Covenant is excited. Excited for the match that's about to take place.
I know, like sometimes it just goes crazy. What can I say?
Yeah, he actually doesn't have any control over that. It's just
It's been a crazy
Yeah.
season.
excited ant.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm good. I think I'm ready. Yeah, if you both are, then you can return the fun, and I'm gonna do as usual the countdown, the bingo sync chat. I'm gonna do 3, 2, 1 reveal and 3, 2, 1 go. But yeah, other than that, good luck and have fun.
Alright, good
Look
luck,
at what?
Flick.
Good luck.
Good
to
luck, you two.
Let's have a good game.
It'll be a fun game.
Now that they're both deafened, I'm here to tell everyone this is going to be a mess and they're going to suffer. Both players will suffer.
I didn't actually look at it too closely, other than the fact that my favorite square in the
Yeah,
entire world is.
Yeah.
I know, it's so funny, dude. Like when I saw that, I was laughing my ass off.
Actually, that
This is-
entire middle row is incredible for me. Even the fifth one on the right, which I'm not crazy about.
This is so Guri coded. This card.
But it's not about coding me. It's about coding these two great players right at this moment.
Awesome. Two amazing players, by the way. Like, amazing members of the community, amazing human beings, very strong contenders. You
I
have
agree.
every reason to be sitting here watching these two right now.
We've already started the countdown for the players.
Yep.
They're reviewing the board. I might as well go over the generals for today, if no one else would like to take it away. Defeat 2 bosses in 4 different games. We have collect 4 gifts from games on this card. We have collect a food item in 8 different games. The Amy Square for beating stuff as Amy in the various games that she appears in. And lastly, 5 golds from on the card. And that will lead us into our games starting very shortly here.
Go.
Boom. Off to the races.
They're gonna have some big Porgy race. Let's go.
Target race. Oh wow.
Okay,
Sure,
wow.
that's
So
a
they
match.
both of them seeing the dual synergy between the 3 fuel tanks and the 4 torpedo upgrades.
It is like so close. They were on the entrance screen like at the same time as far as my end was.
And I do want to say, this is one of those interesting things too, because whoever gets the first square, regardless, it's going to be interesting to see if the other player stays in or if they're going to immediately pivot.
So, for torpedo upgrades, I want to emphasize that there is a torpedo upgrade directly north of where you get that second fuel tank. So, neither player went for it. Are they going to go back for it later for the torpedo upgrade, or are they going to get 4 different torpedo upgrades? Because usually you can just go straight north, get that first one that's hidden in the ground. Then near the bottom, if you go straight down from the second base, there
Wow.
are 2 that are available at the bottom. Okay, wow.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It looks like we're
They
pivoting.
raced. I think they both knew that they were racing for it, and it was anyone's spot. So okay, so Flick is going straight for that center square, which is to defeat Rotundo at the end of Burrows 2, which is a pretty quick square. You can get to Burrows 2 fast. You just need to get the 10 star halves, complete Burrows 1, then Burrows 2, find the rest of the stars, and just go for Rotundo, right?
Yeah, this square, from my estimation, typically takes in the average ballpark of around 3 minutes. Not bad at all.
Damn, that
3 to
is
4.
fast.
Like, if you're
And
not
for center
stopping
square,
for anything.
I wonder if Kanvas felt it was safer to just not compete with that square, or maybe he just wanted to position himself to get the Star Wasper square early. There's a lot of possibilities, but Wave 1 and Wave 2 without using power-ups is actually kind of challenging. Wave 1's not an issue, because you can just stay in the corner, but Wave 2...
Yeah, Wave 1's looking pretty breezy.
Yeah,
Just hanging out in the corner.
You can do this for the entire time up until the bosses, and then you have to address the bosses. Fortunately, Redshift does have a strong normal attack, so it's definitely your best move for this.
And Scouse, may I also point out, have you seen the other Star Wasper square that is on here, which thankfully is not a Nombo, it is perfectly synergized for the most part, with the Star Wasper completing Wave 1 without attacking the boss. So you gotta wait it out.
Oh,
Um,
this really
And-
is synergy.
Yeah,
It
this
really
is
is.
nice.
and for those
Yeah,
who aren't
'cause-
aware, I will hold my tongue if mistaken, but I believe this is just a good thing to note. These bosses leaving do not count as defeating a boss. It's not relevant.
Yeah,
for
just gonna
our,
double check. Yeah.
But you
it's not gonna
do
be
complete
too
the
relevant.
you do complete the level if you happen to have a general that benefits from that. So Kanvas did take a death, which is unfortunate because Kanvas has not been
Boom.
getting score to generate another life. So Kanvas doesn't have another shot at this, but Kanvas did claim his first square. He successfully beat the bosses, which, Guri, I know you're the shmup like expert, but I'm thinking to myself, the first time I ever saw like passive play be encouraged is in Ikaruga. It has something called like Dot Eater that you can get as a rank if you just don't fire anything and just absorb bullets. Are you familiar with any game that did passive play in a shmup earlier?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, I'm sure there is. I just don't know right off the top of my head. Ikaruga is definitely a great example. I forgot all about Dot Eater. And while we were talking about Ikaruga, Flick, predictably, thankfully getting through Burrows 2, defeating Rotundo. I mentioned that thing about the boss square earlier because there is unfortunate anti-synergy here with the defeat 2 bosses because you're not going to get that credit for the first boss in this wave, so you'd have to restart it and do it, which is not too big of a deal. Take like a minute and a half. But
Oh
no!
No.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate on the timing.
Yeah, Kanvas did get his 1 square for his efforts, so like he missed out on the synergy, but he did
okay.
get a square out of this. And Flick is in Valbrace. There's a clear floor 1 square in the southeast corner of the card, and floor 1, remember, is the second level you see. The first level is floor 0. It's kind of a tutorial, but floor one comes afterwards. And if you want to, you could just race along in floor 1 and get to the end. But it looks like Flick might be taking around a more familiar way. Is this to the crown?
This looks like it's going to the throne. Well, hold on. Wait, where is he right now? I have to see. Yeah, this is not the correct area for floor 1. I think this is near the crone, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. In terms of generals on this card, well, let me check the handy dandy resource document.
Are you checking if the crone is a boss?
I'm checking also the gift condition. So like,
Oh,
yeah, crone could be level 890 stat, which you will get that if you do 1 level up in this game because you can improve 3 stats. You will get level 8 in a stat. So maybe we're looking to get the gift because you only need 4 gifts, and 4 gifts is a really low number. Sometimes you need like 8 of those. So I think that might be what Flick is doing here, trying to get on that throne, which is on the way out of floor 1. You really just need to defeat the crown.
It's hard to say. I'm not sure if he's actually going for it now. I think he
Yeah,
might be heading back towards the regular path. It's hard for me to say because I never take this path. I usually just use the door at the beginning of the level, and if not, fly across the pit. I was like, where's Kanvas for a second? I forgot that the live icon was covering.
Oh, yeah.
He's hiding on us.
For Valbrace, only the Phantom Knight, Brood Queen, and Abyss Lord count as bosses. So Crone's not a boss. We don't have to worry about that.
She is a boss, like that kind of, like she's a boss.
She's colloquially a boss, just not by definition.
Boom. Yeah, that's what's the 3rd square on the board for Flick.
And it looks like, yeah, Flick is going back to Porgy. Now, collect 4 torpedo upgrades. There's one immediately to the west, but you have to go a decent ways to get it. Unfortunately, not getting on the way. This is a trek. This is a trek, but it was for a good purpose because, again, they were racing for that. Both of the players, I think, knew they were racing for that. Playing it safe and just getting away from our favorite second boss in the first area. Refuel and probably clip that torpedo on the way back to the second base. Meanwhile, Kanvas is beating the Egg and Caramel, which is in column 2.
Yep, looks pretty good. Should just need 1 more cycle here, and the egg will be down.
Just all it egg.
And that is a gift as well for
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a gift, and that is a boss. That's a boss kill there, except that isn't a second boss in that game, so it's not going to progress that square. Nimpek have 6 extra lives at once, which you can get that by a little under halfway through the first stage if you're really efficient with your score and don't die. Remember, if you die, you have to make up for that, and you really don't want to have to do that in this one. You don't want to play more Nimpek than you have to. And remember, having extra lives just means count the icons. When you see 6 Nimpek heads, you have it.
Hey, speak for yourself. Some of us like to play more Nimpek than they have to, okay?
Not
I do.
bingo?
Yeah. Well, okay. You know what?
I'm just hanging on Nimpek.
You know what? Yes, because it makes me happy, because it's an Nimpy.
So, Flick is deliberately losing Win in Moscow, and the purpose of that is to do the Get Me Out roguelike minigame to save someone who's captured. That is how you get the gift in Cyber Owls. It's one of the few gifts that you don't actually normally run into when doing golds or cherries. Fistel 9 Ways in a Gym is another one like that. And unfortunately, Octavio is definitely the worst character in this mini game. So we're really hoping for good play and good RNG. It's looking pretty good. You have 3 health. You can get through with that alone. Nice
Boom.
job.
There you go.
That's a gift.
Beautiful. And I believe, unless I'm mistaken, I believe Kanvas was just in there to grab the gift from Nimpec. It looks like we're probably doing a gift rush here.
Yeah. Do
Oh,
you know
yeah.
if he did the Waspier one? Or no? I don't know.
I
the,
don't
No, because
I
he
don't
wasn't collecting score.
Yeah, he wasn't. He
Yeah.
couldn't get the
Yeah.
letters.
I think you can collect score on that. Yeah, you can
Oh,
get
what
eggs, but he
the
was not.
Heck was that? That was a weird way to bump into Oppie.
So this
That was-
is absolutely a Magic Garden race. And a Magic Garden defeats 6 mushrooms in one combo. As a reminder to everyone, because I didn't know this before the season, mushrooms only appear if
Okay.
a star drop-off zone expires. But Flick did not go for that. Flick was actually here for a gift, which is save 10 plus Oppies at once. I believe
Yep.
Star Waspier will be the 4th gift, correct?
Let me double check the board. I
And
have
that-
2 right now at he just did Magic Garden.
That is a
and-
gift from Kanvas. And unfortunately for Kanvas, it seems like he is. Yeah. Well, he took down that mushroom.
I think he might be
What
at
is
3.
Kanvas
What are
at?
your other 3 gifts for Flick right now?
So I have Magic Garden. I
Yep.
have. Now I'm trying to remember. Flick just did Get Me Out for Cyber Owls.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
only
that's
got
right,
Magic
Cyber
Garden
Owls,
and
okay.
Cyber Owls.
Yeah,
Cyber
Cyber
Owls.
Owls. And didn't get the Friendship Bracelet.
oh my god, Canvas.
And Val,
Yeah.
did Flick level up in Valbrace? I don't know. if
Oh
I
my
did,
God,
but-
Don't
Again.
think so.
Oh no,
Oh no, Canvas.
the Oppies, the Oppies.
And that is a gift for Star Wasper.
Sheesh.
I have 3
Moon
to
Cat's-
chew right now, so I don't know.
So Mooncat's gift is to take any warp, and you can do that extremely quickly. However, the Mooncat's square is to beat 8 rooms in a row without dying or using warps. So there's some anti-synergy there. but
9
the fact that you
again?
have them before it all,
Really?
that's unfortunate.
Wow.
This is going to be a bit of a blow, a tempo killer for Kanvas, because Kanvas really wanted that square. It would threaten column 2, and Flick does not want that to happen, because if Kanvas gets that square, Pilot Quest and Big Bell Race, those could go to Kanvas. Absolutely. But
It's crazy. They're both so in sync. Like they started with
Yeah.
the same goals. They're both
Yeah.
like rushing. One is rushing for the gifts to create a bingo. The other is rushing to block the bingo. They know what's up. They know the proper squares and what threat assessment to value.
both players are definitely
Mhm.
doing a really great job.
That'll do it.
That's a square. Now, this also has a secondary danger. There's now threatened bingo. We have 3 squares northwest to southeast bingo. The old diagonal bingo.
Yeah, the invisible
Always catching
diagonal.
players by surprise. And it looks like Kanvas is seeing it. Do we have ants?
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
ants.
let's go.
He's definitely doing it.
Nice man.
Now, Flick is not working on that bingo. It could be that Flick saw, okay, party house, that's gonna be time consuming. This is it. That's the very hard for confidence. Just walking to that level takes forever.
Yeah, that's
And then beating
this is
it.
it. This is it.
Yeah, but look.
Beating it also takes forever, and that's assuming you get it all. RNG can just take winning this is it away from
Yep.
you. So even if you're practiced, it's dangerous. So Flick here, I don't think Flick ever planned on working on this bingo, but Kanvas has to address it. He has no choice.
He's literally forcing him to take the world's longest walk to the last
Yeah.
level.
You can finish the Bug Hunter easy in the time it takes you to walk to that stage.
That's a you know what? That's a new category I should try out. How many Devilition rounds can I beat while it takes to walk to this is be a good subcategory.
Are we gonna just measure the time it takes to do things in Devilition round completions? Like,
Sure.
oh, this is
Yeah.
3.5 Devilitions.
The worst, most arbitrary differentiating like system of metric to use, but yeah, we'll let's go for it, and we'll specifically use my time.
Yeah, yours, not like a theoretical average, not anything
Yeah,
else.
not an
just-
average, not the best world. We'll just use me, who's like kind of okay at it. So you're welcome in advance.
I am really interested in seeing how Canvas addresses this level
Same.
because
Yeah.
there are many different ways to beat it. Val, you being the resident combat ants expert, if I remember right, the speedrun world record basically baits the spider to the right, but then creates like this soldier killing party for the northwest. Is that correct?
Yeah, like usually that's what you want it to be, but the spider can be like very like not receptive, like can go on its own. Usually more towards your
That's
queen
Corgi.
on the bottom than the enemy queen on the top. But yeah, you usually want the spider to go basically counterclockwise, from to the right, then the north right, and then to the north.
Ooh, and
Ooh,
that's
okay.
that's the kiss of death. That spider's coming straight for the queen.
Yeah.
So Flick is thinking about
Oh, wow,
pushing
okay.
this diagonal, it looks like, by hopping into Party House, or potentially doing a 2-for-1, maybe starting a threat on column 4 here as well. And for you guys' notes, thank you to chat for reminding us that that is a food for Canvas. So
Oh yes, and yeah, just
Sure,
claiming one
literally.
of those food is food. And also, not only is this the party house goal, this is 1/3 of the Amy goal. So like this,
Yep.
this
Oh,
is
yeah.
a double threat. This will potentially threaten column 1 if he decides to work on Amy down the line. We have threatened southwest and northeast for Flick, which again, big bell race, Bushido ball, defeat to boss 4 different games. Canvas looks like he might be pivoting.
oh man, he's out of the ants. He's done with the ants.
It's done.
All right,
going into
Waldorf's journey, which Canvas is very much known for. Canvas is quite the expert in Waldorf's journey. We are looking to
Thinking.
switch to Rock on Island. Okay,
Is it food? Okay, because he got the
It's food.
fish, right?
he got the fish. He got the
Oh.
fish. He also got the combat.
Oh, okay. That was,
you know?
didn't even see it in time.
And Rock on, you just need to get chicken. You just need to sell chicken, which you can do very easily. Just cook that chicken. You'll have enough lives to get through the rest of this. It'll take 2 rounds. And
It's funny
actually-
because you said sell the chicken. It didn't occur to me until now. That's technically what you're doing. I always just call it like eating it, but you're right. You're selling it to, I don't know, the invisible chicken taker.
Well, the economy is chicken.
I'm
eating, I
just
think.
imagining
Chicken
that
lord.
you eat a chicken and then you're able to make 3 pavement appear because you ate a chicken. I want you to explain how you thought this worked, Guri.
Rock on mitosis. Two people that consume more chicken. That's exactly how it works.
Conception.
It's honestly pretty simple.
This towel does have some food early on. We're looking for some fries. It's going to be a trash can in the southern part of the map very, very soon. And there it is.
Ooh, yummy.
So, if I'm correct, we're at 4 food?
Or was that 3 or 4?
I
think
found 3,
that's
but I probably
4.
missed one.
We have Combat Ants. We have Fist Hell. We're about to have
Waldorf.
Kickoff, so this will be 3.
Yeah, I missed.
Waldorf is 4.
Yep. Okay, now we're at 4. Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I get. Because we got kick club
Also,
Waldorf.
we had Rock On. Also, we had Rock On.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
that's 5 and
2,
yeah, I think yeah.
3.
Oh, he got the gift for Nimpak
Five.
as well.
He got
correct?
sandwich.
So we should have a
uh,
sandwich. Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm counting 6. I'm at 6 for food.
Same, yeah.
Now we just need dim sum. There's a couple places we can get dim sum quickly. Congo has the fastest. You just need to destroy either of those trucks, and the barrels in front of them can help you destroy them. Interesting fact for everyone playing this: when you start Congo, if you just walk directly to the left, your shots, your crosshair is at the exact height needed to hit both the truck and the barrel at the same time. So if you're ever trying to maximize that food speed, that's how you do it.
didn't know
Oh,
that.
I did
That's
not know that
interesting.
too. Huh. Wow.
I did not
That's
know.
something I picked up when doing the dark cherry because I was trying to be extra efficient.
Flick hit us with the one frame.
Yeah.
And that is an orange for Canvas. So if I'm counting, that's 8. That's correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang. That's pretty
Meanwhile, this party house square is definitely going to Flick, and this is going to create a very
got a menu.
uncomfortable race in a minute because Canvas isn't going to get this square.
Well,
That's a
never
big
say never.
cost.
I mean, you never know what could happen. There's only 2 days left.
He could just. He doesn't have to draw a genie. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah,
if that's
it's true.
but
Yeah.
Could bust one,
Yeah, like,
I suppose.
At this point, I probably wouldn't even bother with the genie because he's so safe. He has so much going on, and that's the 2 cute dogs. So it's now officially free. You can just mash, just bring him in. You're
Well,
good.
there you
You're
go.
good. They don't need to be in the house. Flick, you're done.
Yep. Ooh.
That is a very good distinction to make, though. It does not say have a party with the old friend. It just says beat it having purchased enough.
Yes.
That's
And
also
by
part
the
of
way-
the Amy goal too.
That's true. Yeah, that's one level for Party House. And for anyone watching, remember, if you do buy all of the old friends and rich pals, it does trigger an Easter egg where the names of all of the old friends, rich pals, and wild buddies come up. And that's also where you learn that the name of the protagonist for Night Manor is Anika.
Wow,
the-
that
I-
was
Oh, and it looks.
I
Oh.
gasped, but I
That was
didn't
close.
believe it. I did not believe it internally. I was like, nah, he's not gonna do it.
Well, let's
Like
go pick
Flick
up
was
some
thinking about it, and I can imagine Flick going, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not doing it. Canvas can do it.
Unless you kept your cynicism about you on that one, you really just didn't come through.
I just find this is like the 5th time, like in season 2, that I've seen someone just like baiting, like opening combatants for like 1 second and then just quitting out immediately. So I'm used to it by now.
I enjoy competence. I don't want to do this call. I just don't.
Usually this is the one that I still can't 100%.
I
can do the
would
other combat.
not like to do it too. to be fair.
Well,
not-
there you go.
I do not like this.
Yeah,
level.
it sounds like an official run to me.
Yeah.
And this is a really tough situation to be in. Canvas has to do a risky, time-consuming goal, whereas Flick, who does currently have a 6 square over 3 square lead, Flick can do all the fast goals he wants, or even set up another bingo to be threatened. Flick is doing Ninpeck, which could threaten top row bingo, 3rd column bingo, though we know Canvas won't off. Canvas is very, very skilled, and we know snipes can happen. We know that there can be a lot of aggression. We'll see if bingo strategy and good play can kind of pull things around for Canvas.
That's a pretty good spider, but I'm kind of worried that it might die actually. I don't know. I think it's fine.
Is it going to go to the enemy queen is what I'm worried about.
Oh yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah.
You really don't want that happening, because there's a queen, that queen right there, center east, but there's also another queen northeast. If Canvas can take out these 2 ants, then he will basically take out the right side, and he could set up taking out the left side, but the left side is getting stronger.
Using wall strat, I
Left
love to
side is
see
getting
it.
stronger.
I love to see
Beautiful
the
wall
wall strat.
strats here.
Yeah.
Now Flick is kind of taking this a little safer. Flick isn't getting as many points as you would be able to get at this point, but also Flick hasn't died. And you
I
know
noticed
what?
that.
Just don't die. Just don't die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he was
I'm
avoiding a
gonna
lot of the flying donkeys earlier, and I was like, oh, what's going on? But yeah, safety. This is a lot like the kick club.
And there it
High
is.
Five lives goal.
Yeah, it's on
That is
screen.
Flick.
And
That's
that's
it.
Wow.
That's 6 heads.
Very impressive. Like, damn.
There's no.
We're
we're
still in there,
are
though.
we?
Here's
We
another
stand?
question. Why are
This
you
couldn't
still
be
here?
gold disc.
Don't tell me it's for 2 bosses. I'll lose it.
Is it for the gold disc?
Would that count
Are
as
we
2
doing the gold
bosses?
disc?
I don't think so. I think I could be wrong. I think the instance rule means that the
That-
squid
yeah.
boss is the same. So
It's, yeah, just you loop the same boss, but it'd be funny. I think it should be allowed because it's hilarious if you do that. For
I would
2
be okay
bosses
with
in
it.
one game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
so-
there was
so, yeah.
anything different about the boss, it would. I think definitely. Fortunately,
I
it's
I
carbon
guarantee this.
copy.
Oh. Hey, oh.
Oh.
Oh no! It was for the coffee, for the food beverage.
Oh.
Wait, I'm gonna be curious what Flick thought.
I just
They
think
were
he didn't see
doing.
it. I just think he didn't see it. He's like, oh, I guess I have it already, but I don't know. What is this about? I'm gonna writing down in my
Wait,
notes.
wait.
Question mark.
When you say "oh" in the terminal, I thought you were gonna go to a different game. Now I'm extra confused. Are we doing the gold disc?
I
Also,
maybe.
Canvas is doing work in Common Apps. Like this
Yeah.
could be
I love
a
seeing it.
completion. Yeah. Now, that is the big queen, the queen, as you might say, but we're not here to kill all the queens.
I am seeing a
every
potential
brand has
bingo
that.
ruling in chat on these Ninpek bosses. From
The
a-
cherry boss is the second boss. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense
Oh, yeah,
to me.
so-
Yeah.
There is justice in the world. Woohoo.
Yeah. Finally,
Okay.
Ninpek viable.
No, that said, I don't want to do the hard mode playthrough just for a second boss. I don't want to do
Oh,
it.
sure.
Consider funny.
I don't think it's actually happening. I think Flick is really like on his game right now, knows the plan to a T. Seems like he's putting Canvas in timeout corner with combatants, starting progress on a gold disc. Probably going to head into Star Wasp or Zoldath after this and maybe push that lead on column 3. It is definitely risky to do the gold disc this early when there are other goals up for grabs, but he can kind of afford to right now.
Well, what I'm thinking might be happening is Flick might know that Canvas can't afford to go for the gold disc square because Canvas has a square disadvantage. So if Flick can get just one gold disc before Canvas and just kind of have that pre-prepped for a race late in the game, that might be what Flick's doing.
Nice. That's the combatant's done.
Maybe, yeah.
Good job.
Whew.
Nice job, Canvas. That is a hard goal. Completing it at all in a bingo match is impressive.
Oh,
Oh
he's
no,
missing
what's left?
something?
What's left? No.
Huh.
Yeah, you need every red act without exception. Now,
That must be
Probably
one
a
in the
straggler.
middle. I think it, yeah, because usually it could be like one randomly that stays in the middle
Yeah,
for
there's
a
one
while.
trapped in a corner somewhere, probably.
there is some danger to this because I've had
Queen's still there.
Canvas's stream muted.
Oh.
I don't know if Canvas's queen is still alive. Okay, so if that's it, then we're good.
That makes
That's
sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on though. I'm hearing noises. I think it's his queen getting attacked right now.
That's what I was worried about because Canvas's ant is extremely weak. If that ant dies and there's no queen to spawn from, you do still lose.
Ooh, no. Okay,
And
hold on.
that is the queen right there.
The one
Oh, one of his
walker
little
on
buddies
the-
is hanging out there.
Just a
Well,
little
he
buddy.
loves that wall. He loves it.
He loves it.
absolutely adores it. He keeps turning around to kiss it, then he turns back around, and he kisses it, then he turns back.
He's just on guard duty. Hey, and that's clear.
Yeah,
Oh, wonderful.
Hey,
good
it's
job,
Kanvas.
Canvas.
Very well
Nice
done.
job, Canvas.
Ooh, I'm surprised he's.
Canvas. Canvas is holding. You know what? I think this
Yeah.
is what Canvas has to do
Okay.
because of
good.
okay.
Oh, no run.
Music
Never
was
mind.
timed so
Never mind
well.
everything I just said.
The dust hole.
Pilot
is
quest
what
on
they call
screen,
it.
though.
Dust
Pilot quest on
yeah.
screen.
So,
You never know.
Pilot
This
quest-
keeps going a certain way. This could be the square that makes or breaks everything.
Flick hasn't dusted off Pilot Quest, so Canvas, we're gonna do the seed strat, just dash and get as many seeds for cheap as we can, then Canvas will come back later and hope that he gets good teleporter access RNG. The teleporter directly north of your spawn point is free, and you can get the one to the west very, very quickly if you get good RNG. Northeast usually isn't too bad.
Time to defeat some mushroom.
Magic Garden. So again, if you let the drop-off zone expire, that is what generates a mushroom. So if you want to defeat 6 mushrooms in one combo, you must let it expire 6 times and not kill those mushrooms with potions.
Hey, I actually just learned that right now about that's how mushrooms spawn. So
I didn't
Nice.
find out until one of my practice matches. Or was it my first actual match? Either way, I didn't know before this league.
Laser pigs.
laser pigs, my beloved.
So,
Oh, I lied.
It's real.
He could do the thing here where I did in that 10 cherry race, where you just put the controller down, go use the bathroom, and grab a snack for like 30 seconds, come back, and you'll be fine.
The girly strat. I'm like,
You can do it. I mean,
refilling
wait, you
water.
want There's no leaderboard on here. You don't need the points. Let it go.
Kana is pointing out that he thinks that it might actually be faster. Keeney's agreeing. So you actually get more mushrooms for expiring later in Magic Garden. And Kanvas isn't worried about Flick being in here, so Kanvas is rushing for it. So if Kanvas is going to get the gold disc for Magic Garden anyway, you might as well just generate the mushrooms later on and you can get more
That's
at
good
the same
synergy.
time. It is good synergy, and I would have never thought of that.
Boom. Boss down. And that should
That's a
be gold
boss.
disc.
And that's
We're
a
in
gold
impact.
One of
disc.
our 2 bosses, surely. Oh, never mind.
Nope. Yeah, believe it or not,
we
we're
are
not seeing.
we are not seeing the
98
other lines. For Flick's sake, I'm glad. Tactics, reach Lieutenant 50 plus in ranked mode. So that is only 4 games, assuming that you get a flawless victory on each. If you lose at least 1 flag, your win rank count drops dramatically. Fortunately, the first 50 ranks are not that bad. I think a lot of folks here, even if you don't like a tactics, with a little practice you'll get it. But it's still a little time consuming. It's still 4 games. You still got to play a tactics.
You look at that quite a bit. What do you like more? Do you like the survival one where you have to get 1,000, or do you like this one?
You know, it's funny because like I set like a 10,000 high score in survival in my casual playthrough, and I haven't gone back to it. I was thinking about going back to it to achieve a high score until it was like Pioneer Morris, one of them, actually found a way to get infinite points in survival mode. I'm like, you know what?
Really?
Rank's fine. Yeah, there is a way, because if a shield goes up against another shield, a shield guy doesn't hurt an enemy that's in front of him. He has to lose a shield. So if 2 shields are touching on opposite sides, they won't hit each other. So if you set that up for 5 of the 6 rows, and then in
5.
the 6th row have a grunt in the front, he's gonna have grunt defense the
6.
entire time, and then there's basically no coming back from that. to the enemy.
Canvas! Oh no!
no.
I was like, I saw him
no.
alt tab at the perfect time. That was hilarious. He did get the
no.
he did get the 6
No.
mushrooms. He got the 6 mushrooms though. So
He
that's
did get the 6 mushrooms, so no gold disc, which, again, Canvas did get a square out of it. He did walk away with something,
Yeah,
which is
that's-
good.
Yeah, at least not time loss. But
the world's deadliest alt tab of all time. Good. It's horrifying.
So this is a 7-5 match, and Flick does have significant progress towards getting an 8th. There's still plenty of game to go.
Canvas is
lots of
coming back
snipes
with a
and-
vengeance
Yeah.
right now, though. This
It
could be
is.
3 squares in a row.
Yeah.
Well, oh, hold on. Wait. Oh no, you can get
You can get
certain power ups in
You
this, so
can-
you're good.
well,
You just get
you can't
score
get
upgrades.
any power-ups. You can get egg. Egg is, I mean, unless you call
You can
egg
always
a
egg.
power-up.
Yeah,
You
it's
can always
confusing.
add-
I think of it as a power up in my head, but it is technically not
Yeah.
a weapon power up.
Fury powers up with eggs. You heard it here first.
You know, I mean, I'm getting more score as the player. I think of that as like increasing the power.
Yeah, you're powering up your
I know what I
multiplayer.
mean. So.
So Canvas wouldn't normally need egg in order to do this goal. Egg's not a part of it, but it's pretty hard to get through wave 2 without any power-ups. So you do want egg, and you do want points to maybe get 1, possibly 2 extra lives before you have to deal with the onslaught that comes up ahead, because you don't realize it until you do this goal. You need power-ups in this game. You need it.
Certainly helps. That's for sure. I will say, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but with the stipulation being that you can get egg, that is nice because it means you don't get non-bowed from like doing the gift, for example, which he did get. Doesn't matter anymore, but for another card, that's good to know that this doesn't lock you out on getting.
Yeah, that's a good synergy for sure.
Oh,
Like-
that's true, that's true.
Don't know how intentional that was, but if it is, that's very clever, thoughtful.
So, for anyone wondering, every ship does have sort of a splay attack that happens if you just first initially hold the button down or just tap it, and that splay shot is what you see for the red ship. You're seeing Canvas do that a lot. If he were to hold it down, he would get a single powerful shot, but that splay shot is powerful enough on its own that it's really worth it. Just rapidly hit the fire button. It's kind of a rhythm where it's like you hold it for a second, you let go, you hold it for a second, you let go. There's
Yeah.
more to it than just holding the button down. It is more skillful than just holding it down and moving left to right.
Yeah, and in Wave 2 here, where there's just a lot of enemies everywhere in kind of random orders, it's really nice because it'll just catch stuff.
Sheesh. Saved by the gag.
Yeah, that.
We love to see it.
Fortunately, Kanvas is near the end of Wave 2, so he just needs to get through this rather difficult section without any power-ups, and then the boss, which the boss is kind of annoying.
Yeah, Wave 2 is just long.
And that is a tactics for Flick, solidifying his lead even further as he goes back to Cyber Owls and is looking to have 2,000 total points at HQ without playing Conjo.
Alright, and this will be a really important block for Kanvas. He ends up getting this square here, and it also will put him, I believe, as the first person on the board for 2 bosses in 4 different games, so that's something as well.
That's
Yep.
true.
It could help him block a potential diagonal from top right, bottom left.
As it stands right now, when Kanvas gets this, and he just got it, nice
Boom.
job.
Well,
There are only 2 possible bingos available for Flick. There's the row 4 bingo, and then there's the column 5 bingo. And both of them require the words of Visconia win a quick battle, which honestly isn't too bad. So if Kanvas were to get that square, that would shut down bingos for the rest of the match. If Flick were to get it, that could basically put pressure on Kanvas for the rest of the match.
two
And
things.
I think Kanvas heard me.
Wait, really quick.
Wow.
One, I just want to point out 2 things. One, there's also a third diagonal. There's the third option, the diagonal, top right, bottom left.
Oh
Also
yeah,
available.
that's right.
But also,
And-
hopefully this doesn't end up mattering. Thank God it's not on this board. But I realized Kanvas has the demolition mod on his game, right?
Oh, he does.
it's a Demolition remix.
It's remix. Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, who's that little fella in the top right? I'm like,
Oh, that's
Shout
funny.
out, shout out to Don who made Demolition Remix. I played Demolition
yeah.
Remix yesterday. If you like Demolition, hell, if you don't like Demolition Remix changes the pieces, changes the way the game flows. Try it. I love our modding community. Pray mods.
all the mods. It really.
I agree. Like
It's no gassing up either. It's so good.
yeah, like especially like the past 2 months, or like the past 2 months or so, like people have been doing some crazy stuff in the modding community for sure. It keeps evolving.
Love that. This is a game Kanvas is very familiar and comfortable with, Lords of Disconia. Quoting him directly, he did say that I believe this was the game that got him to buy UFO 50, so he's certainly
Yep.
a big fan.
Yeah, he mentioned that like yesterday, didn't he?
And this lore.
Yeah, I've heard him say it before as well. He's just like he really likes the game.
It's a great game. It's an
It's great.
amazing game. Like this is one of those games in UFO 50 that absolutely could have sold on its own. For $10, I would have paid $10.
Yeah, 100%. Like people would have played this on Steam with their buddies. Like, yeah, why not? Pirate, can you stop being Mr. Shatterhand and get on the ground? Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Shatterhand, by the way, which basically this looks like a Shatterhand arena.
That's what I thought of when I played it. I was like, this is like
I
a
thought it too.
Shatterhand area. Yeah.
Shatterhand and NES platforming Ashen Classic. If you haven't played Shatterhand, play it. It will make you
Godlike.
better at Octavio's section.
It's godlike.
Cyber.
It's so good.
It's godlike. So we are now going into the second stage that we're doing. Technically speaking, you could get 2000 at Octavio's stage, but it requires strats that I don't think anyone's been able to get casually except for Pizza Party Time when he was doing his high score runs. So we're probably not going to see in the Bingo League. Maybe someone's going to try it. I know Red Robot was eyeballing it a while back.
I'm going to
Flip
quickly.
that restart.
I'm going to quickly ask your chat a completely unrelated question, but I figured this would be fun chaos. Chat, pick my water flavor: fruit punch or lemonade. Go. That's all. Sorry to interrupt.
Those are good choices. Like I'd be happy with either. Of
This
them.
is engagement bait of the most blatant degree.
You are required to engage, or Guri will drink water.
Really
I'm
doozy,
keeping
actually.
tabs.
Wow.
You have to stop Curry from drinking water. Yeah.
This is a no
lemonade
water community.
more, I think.
Yeah, there's one more lemonade than fruit punch correctly. So okay, lemonade it is. Thank you, chat. We appreciate you. Shout outs to Water.
So that is Lords of Disconia, which, yes, indeed a correction. There is technically one bingo available for Flick only, southwest to northeast diagonal. It would require, well, it would require scores that neither player is paying any mind to at this moment. It would require Big Bell Race, Bushido Ball, and defeat 2 bosses for different games. All 3 of those potentially time-consuming squares. And we're going back to Mooncat. Kanvas is going to give us 8 rooms in a row without dying or using warps. And not using warps is one thing. Not dying in Mooncat, that's tough.
It is actually tough. Like, game obviously died in one hit, so you gotta play perfect.
Counta is correct. We are
I was wondering about that
also
too.
getting
Looks
2 bosses here in Cyberalls.
I'm just happy I
not
can
necessarily
put
a good reason.
the cyborg music. Like, I used the same song when Pizza did the cyborgs, like full gold disc. I'm glad I can put it back just for Flick playing cyborg. Just happy doing the
Also,
DJ.
to give an update on the score difference has shrunk dramatically. Kanvas,
Oh, yeah.
it has 7 squares, Flick has 8 squares, and Kanvas is rapidly approaching his 8th square. However, assuming that Flick gets this boss, and he probably will, that will be another square for Flick. So Flick still, after Mooncat and Cyberall, is going to have a 1 square lead, but Kanvas has seen worse. Kanvas is not out of the match, but Flick is going to make it as hard as possible for Kanvas to come out on top. So we do still have very much a spicy match.
Oh my god, that was insanely close. How did he not get hit by that ring of fire? Holy cow,
Kanvas
I don't
is
know if you saw
awesome.
That was
Kanvas has
insane.
moves. Those rings scare me. Like, they do bother me.
Holy moly.
Hotfoot. Tell me a story about Hotfoot. Why are we playing Hotfoot? It's for Amy. We need Amy to be one of the 2 players, and we need to win 2 matches in Hotfoot to get the second progress for Flick. Because Flick has already played Party House. Flick will need to beat 2 entire stages, and Fistel has Amy to get the final requirement to get the Amy square, and it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time, but this is what Flick is committed to at this moment.
I do want to say, if it ends up going to the 5 gold discs, this isn't too bad of a board to have that as. You're probably doing a Magic Garden, Hotfoot, maybe Mooncat. I would say almost assuredly Mooncat. And then what would your last 2 be? Maybe Planet Zoldath and Big Bell Race, I think was the other one. I forgot. So your last
Zoldath
game
could be
probably be
Planet,
Zoldath. You could also do, I guess, there's also Camp 2 isn't bad either. And you could count
Nice
on
job,
that one, I guess.
Kanvas.
Very well done.
Yeah, that was a quick 8-room square without dying or warping. Whereas Kanvas was kind of looking at Big Bell Race, maybe not doing Big Bell Race. And by the way, this Amy square does come with 2 bosses as a part of Fistel. So that's more synergy and ooh.
True.
So unfortunately for
Victor time.
Kanvas,
Awesome.
this will not. Okay, so Kanvas is not going for Amy.
Yeah, doing Victor.
Kanvas doing Victor, going for 2 bosses in 4 different games, and you know what? This isn't the worst place to go for 2 bosses. Kanvas will get that square before Flick does at this rate, because Kanvas already has 2 bosses from Star Wasper. Flick has 2 bosses too, but this is a head start on the second set of 2 bosses. So
This is definitely the
assuming no
right call.
surprises, yeah.
I think on Canvas's end, right? He knows Flick already has progress in Party House, so
I think that's the plan,
Yes.
yeah.
And also, Kanvas does know that there is a bingo available on the board, I'm quite certain. And getting these, 2 bosses for different games, that will shut out the last bingo. And Kanvas does have Pilot Quest cooking, Flick does not. So that's Kanvas's square when he feels like it.
okay. Oh, into Fistel we go. All right, we're trying to
Into Fistel.
finish off.
The flicker is real. It's
Now,
happening.
this seems like it might be a race, not quite a race. We're gonna see Amy. Amy comes with 1 power. Power is the most important stat in Fistel, and you're all going to see exactly why by looking at these players side by side. Victor can 1 combo a slew of enemies. Amy will 1 combo nothing until she gets at least 1 power upgrade. Amy is so weak.
Poor Amy. I mean, she does the. What's her thing
She
again?
does
Is it the suplexes that she does?
She's a thrower. She has 3 throw because she's good at throwing parties and she's good at throwing beanbags.
Honest, wow. I don't know how intentional that is, but if so, that is genius level flavor. I never thought of that.
I think it was Dom who realized it was because of throwing parties, and I was the one who's like, oh, because half the throwing beanbags. It's just like it made too much sense.
You're blowing my mind right now. Like if that's intentional, that's too perfect. It literally makes sense. Like like she was athletic and like threw beanbags. You know, maybe they're not the heaviest, but
Did you know that Divers takes place in the Barbuda Castle?
Yes, I did. Well, and you know, if that is your belief, which I do subscribe to that.
I believe Eric Circa's a brilliant genius. I believe it wholeheartedly.
Kanvas does have a credit for the 2 bosses in Star Wars. Correct. That is the one that I have him down.
Okay, so Flick is carrying on and is getting to his box. Flick is missing half his health, which is kind of scary because you could lose health very quickly in Fistel.
He be spinning.
Flick is just okay. So Flick is not getting a stat increase. Flick only has $16. Flick's gonna buy that burger. I was waiting to see him do it before I said it.
Flickbird.
Flickbird.
I need a flick burger.
I just want to go for a flick burger right now.
There we go.
That's second boss.
2 bosses.
2 bosses. Campanella is another easy source of bosses. Also potentially a quick gold. Canvas, by the way.
Kanvas.
Oh. A bit of a misfire starting Campanella. Let's try again, Canvas. Uncle Slam has also seen all that growing up, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Slam.
Oh, I didn't see that. The Good Burger.
I still need to see Good Burger too. I saw the first movie growing up. I loved it despite how bad it was. I want to see Good Burger too. One of these days,
how much do you think it would cost if Kenan Thompson had a cameo? I wonder how much it would cost for me to get him on a UFO 50 cast.
I mean, the thing is, Kenan Thompson...
The full time or just to pop in?
He's busy, he's talented, but I bet he's a good guy. I think he'd be on board for pretty cheap. I think he could
He's not, he can't be too busy, right? I mean, you know, he's got downtime. In fact,
he's on Saturday Night Live. They're like always working during the weekdays.
I could be wrong. I actually think he was in my state at maybe like this year or last year. There was something about him, I believe, going to Rhode Island and like eating local food and talking to people. People are very, very stoked about it. Good. I could be wrong.
Shout out to Gary tracking Kenan Thompson. Gary is aware of Kenan Thompson's whereabouts at all times.
Hey, I use Google News, okay? All right?
All right. Gary calls it, quote, Google News.
Google News.
Okay.
Yeah.
The biggest air quotes.
The 4 people I have in the unmarked BMW. Sorry. Google News. Yeah.
So we do see Flick getting to the end of Fistel, and that will complete the enemy square.
Oh,
Wish they
Thank you for the raid.
Oh, thank you guys for the
Woo! Thank you, Karma Dragoness. Hello, all raiders. I imagine you might have been in another bingo match that I saw going on, and welcome to another bingo match. We're just gonna go from bingo match to bingo match until no one survives.
Yeah, they were just casting Dave versus Julie.
This is a lot of coverage for 48 minutes in this match, by the way. So great job to both players, regardless of position, regardless of progress.
It's insane pacing.
it's tough because I want to see them perform quickly and effectively, but I also want more bingo, so I kind of also want them to slow down. This is why I like, you know, not watching A tier sometimes, because like I just want to be here until tiebreaker, please.
Right. And with that, Pigman defeated. That puts the Amy Square on the board for
Pilot
Flick.
Quest.
Pilot Quest on
So
screen.
this is exactly how Kanvas can win this match despite being at a 10-8 deficit. Kanvas is going to do bosses, so Flick's progress on bosses be damned, Kanvas will get the square. Kanvas also has a lot of progress in Pilot Quest. Flick spending time in Pilot Quest, Flick's not going to get the square. That's 2 squares that Flick is investing in that he's not going to get. That alone cannot give Kanvas the victory, but with every second spent doing this, Kanvas... Oh, that's an ingot. That is an ingot for Flick.
Wow.
Because that's a 1 out of 300 chance, and Flick got that very quickly. Okay.
What do you mean?
Suddenly, that's a 1 out of 300 chance every time you hit the crystal.
That's so cursed.
That's
Isn't
insane.
Canvas supposed to be the guy with the luck?
Yeah.
Canvas.
Oh, no.
He's supposed to be the one with the luck. You can't just steal it
Is-
from him like that.
Is Flick Canvas's arch nemesis? Like, is Flick the super villain? Because get this,
No, it's just
Canvas
survival.
is just now doing an ingot, doing it the honest way. And Canvas is just doing it. Canvas is just doing it, and you know what? This is the move.
I
If
think this is the
Canvas
move.
gets this square within reasonable time, Flick will still be behind and defeat 2 bosses in 4 different games because Canvas has 3 sets of 2 bosses done. Canvas just needs to do
Okay.
one more.
Oh my god.
This is something.
No.
This is something. We have some spooky shenanigans going on during this match.
This is the strat that I like to personally go for when I do this. Ooh, nice. Little bonus meat. You really can only take 1 hit here if you're trying to kill World here. Yeah, this is
I wanna
scary.
see
It's
what's
totally
happening.
doable.
So Pilot Quest does have more than 2 bosses, but the 2 bosses you can get with very little effort. Big Boar is a boss. That's Big Boar. This is how you defeat him. Canvas has done this countless times. Untomi. You can do Untomi. You can defeat that spider with very little meat very easily. That would be boss
Nice.
number 2. And Canvas walks away with more energy than he entered with. Excellent
well done.
Clean
boss
dodge.
victory.
That was close, and he knew exactly where he was standing too.
Yeah.
Like,
Just one little sidestep.
oh, well, hold on. Whoa, Butter Boys.
Or though.
What was it? Just dropping the Land O'Lakes like it's their job. That was crazy.
Yes, Mo is correct to point out. Canvas needs Zoldnax. If you want to activate both teleporters, you need Zoldnax. If I remember right, it is 1 Zoldnax for the first teleport and 5 for the second one. Is that correct, y'all?
Correct, I believe so. It is
Okay.
central Zold.
Yeah. Which, it's RNG. It's completely RNG, but you can absolutely do that. Now,
As we've seen, you can just get it. Like,
you can just get it. Yeah,
just
and
that
there's a
easy.
Zoldnax right
There you
now.
go. There's one.
Flick-
Thanks for the coin.
Flick
Sucker.
is still behind in Pilot Quest for another reason, by the way. Canvas has been building up moon drops from those seeds, and yes,
Free
you know,
to
we have to
free.
spend 1,000 on an ingot, but Canvas already has moon drops moving. Flick doesn't have that, and now Flick is going for Campanella. Now, Flick has 2 sets of 2 bosses.
3 after Star Wasper just now, so this is his last one.
This is his last one, which means Canvas is officially in danger. Canvas is in danger of not just losing the square, losing all of the time spent on it, but there is a potential bingo on the table that Canvas has not invested in. Bushido Ball, Canvas, you know, Canvas might get Big Bell raised, but Canvas does need to make a decision immediately. It looks like we might be going to Mini and Max for 2 bosses. The Water Bear takes about 60 seconds to defeat.
That quick, huh?
It's very quick. You can shrink down where the dust bunnies are, grab a shiny worth like 5, pick up TNT, become larger, go in the left pot of plant, shrink down, and it's like right where you spawn. You jump on the Water Bear, then you throw dynamite at his head, and he dies painfully. That's one boss. Mini Max, 1:20 as Flick struggles with Campanella. Canvas needs this. Canvas, you do not get to William that way unless you clap.
Yep.
Canvas, king of the clap.
you know you know about the clip, right? Yeah, that's a nice clip.
That's a great clip. That's the clip.
Oh, I never knew if this was faster or not to reset after you get the potion. Good to know.
The dynamite.
What is even the second boss after that? Like, I don't know.
Chat just brought up a good thing I didn't notice. I wonder if Flick missed the warp. He's going for
Maybe.
the coffee. Why would he
Maybe
do
just for
that now?
safety. I don't know.
All right, that's a dead water bear. It's also possible.
That's fair.
Even in A tier, every player has weaknesses. Maybe some games that they don't practice, and maybe this might not be a game that Flick's happy to be doing. We're at the point in the game where players are going to go outside their comfort zone. That's going to happen.
Yeah, maybe Flick is just making sure he has safety lives. I think you guys are probably right.
Now, a reminder, there are 3 bosses in Minimax. There's Gear Face, which requires you get 500 shinies to King Mittens. Not happening. We have the cockroach and there's the water bear. We already killed the water bear. We need to kill the cockroach.
Oh, the cockroach
the
counts? I didn't know.
The cockroach is the third Minimax. Minimax, a gigantic game. A tiny game, but a gigantic game. It's weird. Only 3 bosses. He is very large. Well, it is
Very
right.
large.
It is a very large. And we have coffee grounds. Good for running. I like running. I like jumping frogs.
Yep, hard agree. I like running. I like jumping.
When you're trying
And
to go
shout out
fast,
to Kanvas.
pretty helpful.
This is brilliant because, yes, you do normally need to do this walk and it takes a long time, but in the time it takes you to get the coffee grounds, you probably save that time off here alone.
Well, that's a way to kill it.
Hey,
Boss one down. Got to do one
Got the
more.
boss.
This is a true race. In completely different games, this is a true race.
This is scary. I
I'm
genuinely
terrified.
don't know who's gonna get it first.
I saw Kanvas doing a lot of destroying pots and stuff in Quest. Kanvas might have been hoping for some meat. Kanvas did not get the meat because told me you can technically defeat with 1 meat, but it's very hard, very risky. If Kanvas even had 2 meat, he could do it comfortably. I don't think he got it. I think he just didn't get good RNG, which is uncharacteristic.
Oh, he's doing the jump, like the glitch jump. Yeah.
Oh, this thing. Oh yeah.
If you press
So
jump
you-
at like the exact frame.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just need to get the height.
Like
Hey,
that.
there we are.
Hey, that's sweet. Okay, pretty cool. I'd like to see that. Whoa! What? Huh?
That rolled. That's really good.
So, a reminder for everyone on what Kanvas is doing. In order to get access to the cockroach, you do have to return the egg to the termite queen, which just happened. Now, after
Gonna
that,
be
you just
so
shrink.
close.
You
Oh
just
my
need to
God.
shrink in the bottom right corner of the big room. You'll go left and talk to the termite in front of the small door to have them open the door. Go inside and kill a giant cockroach and a drop shit arm, which you normally like. Kanvas. This is when you need to perform. You gotta lock in. You gotta
Let's
lock
go,
in
man.
right here because
Give it an axe throw.
this could basically decide the entire match.
Oh, so
Good,
clean.
good,
The
good,
rhythm.
good.
Yeah, axe
good,
throw.
good.
This is looking easier.
I think Kanvas has this. He has the rhythm. He's doing well. He has the weapon. He's putting the damage down.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he's got
They're
I
the
never
right on the
thought
same
going
stone.
after this.
This is crazy.
Oh no! Oh my God! I am stressed.
Okay, I don't know how many hits the cockroach takes really, but surely
There
he's
it
gonna
is!
take. Oh, the
There's
dead.
the
That's
kill!
dead.
There's the kill! There's the kill! And that's the snipe!
Mark,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Flick
So
got
Flick-
denied!
Yeah,
Flick's
so
going
Flick-
straight into pilot quest, which Kanvas also has progress on him. So this is a race
Damn.
after a race.
Oh,
That
it's
was a
crazy.
huge move for Kanvas, and now Kanvas needs to do it again.
Yeah, Flick
Is
left that on the
Kanvas gonna do
table
it
by not taking the warps in Campanella. That hurt him really bad.
That-
by
yeah,
trying to get the
that was-
stabilized.
That was the difference.
That was the
yeah,
difference.
easy.
Really, pilot quest, pilot quest. So
Faced Canvas. This is awesome. I love Pilot Quest.
Hell yeah.
Flick has
Pilot
2
quest,
meat.
great.
Flick
Oh,
has
never
2 meat to do this. Canvas is not committing.
No, boo.
Come on, Kanvas, show
Cheeto
Pilot
Ball.
Quest.
Boo, Cheeto Ball.
Flick's getting bad energy. Flick cannot go to the east, which means that Flick has harder access to a northeast teleporter. Northeast teleporter is one of 3 teleports in the game. Flick can't go there as easily. Hi,
That's
Isabel.
nice.
Hey, that's a character I'm playing as.
Hey, let's
And
go to
PNG.
me. Take a little rebate on the meatage.
So Kanvas is doing Bushido Ball. Win the first match with every character. You are allowed to change settings. So typically what a lot of players do is just set it to 4, first to 4, make the matches quicker. You could set it to hyper if you're comfortable with that. You could turn off laws, which let you snipe the ball, screw with the serves, whatever you need to do. So
Some people
Kanvas
are-
is progressing that.
Some people turn on hyper just for certain opponents.
Oh wow,
You can
I just
turn it
turned
off,
hyper
bro.
on altogether.
I think I've seen
Uh,
Red Robot do that. He's like, he changes from hyper to normal, I think, depending on who he's fighting. I could be wrong, but I believe that is done from time to time.
A reminder to everyone, Flick is the speedrunning legend with Pilot Quest, which makes me ask myself, is Flick getting the Pilot Quest gold disc?
Ha!
If
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
certain.
That would be
I
amazing.
can't imagine not doing that.
That would be
that
such a
might be a
power
big little
play.
thirst. If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Flick.
Yeah, I
He knows
agree.
what he's doing. Good Chiomi hit on Kanvas's side.
Little Mac?
Yeah, Flick does have a nice meat look.
Oh.
Flick has 5 meat right now, so the moment that Flick goes back to base,
Oh,
he can just go right out. He has Zoldmax. He has all the Zoldmax
Yeah, he's
he
prepped on
needs.
this.
I wonder if he was hunting for this dungeon just because he knew it had 4 chests in the secret room. Flick's intense knowledge of Pilot Quest might be what gets him through this match.
He's moving through the dungeons. He has gotten what he needs, and it is time to leave and light up the teleporter.
And I remind everyone, this is a 10 scores Flick, 9 for Kanvas, still very much anyone's game. Kanvas is making steady progress. Flick's getting there too. That's teleporter 1. All Flick needs to do now is go back to the first screen, go north of it, and activate the second teleporter, and that's going to be a square. Then we'll see where Flick goes from there, what Flick does after that.
He does have to be a little careful. Pretty low on time here.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
two
scary.
hits and you're down.
But generally, I think a good rule of thumb for Pilot Quest is be more conservative than not. Just you can walk around enemies, except for those stupid mushroom guys. They'll always hit you somehow. And see, he's doing exactly that, being very, very conservative, making sure we go back, have enough time. Even though he probably might be able to do it with the little time he had left, the safety is definitely appreciated here.
Spoody making a point to mention that world record for gold in Pilot Quest is 2 hours 42 minutes. And you know what?
This could be
I
world
don't know
record.
Pilot
I
Quest
don't know.
as well as Flick,
Yeah.
but I
Could be
feel
a
like
record, you don't know.
you can go faster than that. I think we can go faster than Pilot Quest. Bushido Ball. So Flick did get that square, which gives
Let me
him
get
an
the music.
11-9 lead. But Flick's not getting this ball.
Likely not, unless Canvas starts to have some real tough problems.
So here's what the road to victory for Kanvas looks like. Flick does have the lead, but from now on, all of the time that Flick puts towards Bushido Ball is basically not helping Flick, because Kanvas is basically guaranteed to get this unless something happens, right? And then Kanvas has to choose
wrong
another game.
song.
Flick has to choose another game. We have 4 squares. It's possible that if Kanvas is able to snipe Flick once
Oof.
again, that this could
What
turn.
the?
It's still very
Okay.
much in Flick's favor, but
There we go,
That is
delaying
the
the square a
square.
little bit.
Music
and
glitch, sorry.
that's very smart. Big
Wow.
bell race. Give 3
Yeah, this-
opponents a lap head start and win on 3 separate tracks. Time
That's all
consuming and actually kind of hard too. We have Zoldath being done for collect the trade map piece and possibly a gold disc. We're really thinking about gold discs right now, guys. We want to see some gold discs.
Pilot, not a Slard enjoyer. You gotta wait in
Double
your
pilot on speed.
your poo poo baby corner for your poo poo baby opponents to go past you. There you
So
go.
for Planet Zoldath, the trade map piece, what that basically means is that of the 2 friendly species of enemies, there's one singular alien that will offer you a map piece in exchange for some randomly chosen amount of resources. And Planet Zoldath is so random that could be an astronomical. That could be 32 of one resource and take you forever, or be damn near unobtainable. It could require the translator. It also could be super easy and be a low amount and not even require the translator. It could be as simple as just grabbing pieces from the ground. If you get the nail gun, you will be able to kill enemies for resources. If you get the boots and the shrink ray, you can kill shrunken enemies for a unique item pool. If you can kill enemies and cook their meat, mosquitoes will show up that guarantee rare food. We have 18 purple for map piece in this corner. So now we know what Flick needs. And that is 1 race done for Kanvas, and Kanvas is waiting for 3, and that's 3 right there. Fortunately, race 2 with that shortcut, enemies don't really go for that shortcut. I think you can hit them through it.
Shoutouts to
Shoutouts
to egg with a dot on it.
Oh yeah.
Egg.
I love that.
Is it a hole? Is it an eyeball? Is it a speck of dirt? I don't know.
Yeah, as we saw about the warp tank very hard, which we see on the board, beat any 9 sectors and speak to 3 NPCs. Honestly, it is a quick goal, but you basically have to learn how to speedrun 9 entire sectors in warp tank. And that's a lot of commitment for what amounts to essentially one goal that isn't one of the faster goals anyway. So, yeah, it's not the longest that you can do. It's probably faster than Zoldath on the average, but we're going to see if any of the players can really rock it out a little later, because I think we're probably going to see block out. I think we're going to see every square claim to this game.
It's one of my favorite parts about bingo, in terms of anticipation and tenseness, is that the longer the match goes on, the higher the what's the word I'm looking for? The volatility of snipes go up. So it becomes even more important the later you go on to the match, just because your chances of a snipe goes up a lot more as the match goes on. So it creates
It's
really
funny.
good tension.
If someone were like to create a chart, I think you'd see like a ton of snipes within like the first 5 minutes, then it would drop massively, and then you see it spike again at like 5 squares left. Like it's a weird thing. Like the beginning, a lot of players go for the same square because it's the fastest, or it's a center square, or who knows, right?
Yeah, exactly, because the shared vision by both players to identify the quickest square on the board, and then as it goes on, your synergies start to come into play, so your path kind of diverges, and then it sort of comes back in again at the end when you're back to these sort of squares that either player didn't really want to play for most of the match, but are forced to.
So on Flick's side, Flick knows exactly what enemy drops the purple that he needs to make the trade, and that's these yellow guys with the sunglasses. And he does have a boomerang, which is not just an okay weapon, but it can grab resources from further away. So Flick's pretty happy with how things are going, I think. Like I think if I were Flick, I'd be smiling ear to ear at this RNG, because this is exactly what he needed to solidify his lead.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that I think these are the shop NPCs that have the trade, so that they're all like over here.
But Flick's in a weird spot, because if Flick goes north to take out the NPCs for the purple, Flick needs one more, if I'm correct. Is it good? Was it only 16? I thought it was 18. Yeah, it's 16.
Oh, nice.
So that is a square for Flick. And now, Flick, where are you going?
And at the same time, Kanvas doing that, which could open this up into a race.
It's gotta be Warp Tank. Wait, now Flick might be thinking, Flick needs just one more square. Flick is going for 5 gold discs. But Kanvas is thinking. This is where the strategy comes in. Kanvas. Is Flick going for the fast goal or the slow goal?
That's the bummer about this. The Canvas has no golds, which let me see here. Is there anything that he would know that Flick has on this board? I don't think so. No,
well,
I don't think there's anything indicative that Flick would have a gold on here guaranteed from the information that Canvas has access to. So I think this is the right play by Flick to just take advantage of the gold that he has, assume that Canvas doesn't have a couple extra, and just assure your 13th square here. But you never know.
Yeah, poor Spoody's not gonna see any work to come. For Flick, this is a matter of not worrying about racing Canvas. I think Flick might be accurately predicting that Canvas isn't pulling squares, that Big Bell Race was not a hole, and so Flick is going for a goal that he has an advantage in that maybe Canvas doesn't have advantage in. Whereas if Flick went for Warp Tank, Canvas might already have been in Warp Tank, and maybe Flick doesn't want to race Canvas in Warp Tank. But Canvas, who knows that Warp Tank is faster, knows that Flick only needs one more square to win, would not go to Warp Tank. Flick would go for the more dangerous, longer one to get the square that's slow but guaranteed. There's a lot of bingo thinking going on here, and you love to see it in action.
Yamato wins. One of my favorite line to see on this.
So what are the 5 fastest gold discs available to us? Because Magic Arm and Mooncat come immediately to mind.
Bushido Ball, Big Bell Race, and
Big
I
Bell
would probably
Race.
say Star Wasper. Star Wasper is guaranteed. Guaranteed 9 minutes if either of these players want to do it. Unless I'm missing another one on here. I think those are the fastest. Porgy's an option for Flick as well, I think. I think that's like a... What is Porgy gold record? It's like in the ballpark of 10 minutes, so it could be doable around here. So
Canvas pre-ordering, yeah.
So it's kind of tough because Canvas was already in Big Bell Race, and if Big Bell Race is one of the 5 fastest golds that you can get on this card, Canvas, I would say he threw away the opportunity to get gold, but he might have actually done himself a disservice by getting out of a guaranteed gold they were a progress in to help somewhere else for a gold. Now he's in a Warp Tank. Unfortunately, Warp Tank would probably be the kiss of death. If you get the very hard for Warp Tank, that does give you decent progress towards the gold, probably not to make it fast. It's a tough board for bolts. It is.
Oh, unfortunately, a frame too early on them.
That is a scary thing about going to Warp Tank after you already started on gold discs, is because Flick probably wasn't going to pivot. Canvas pivoted from one of the 2 goals to the other. So now no matter where Flick is, Flick would have progress over Canvas, but maybe Canvas is really good at Warp Tank. Maybe Canvas thinks that he can outplay Flick.
This is a bummer. I can see why Canvas pivoted here.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the information to know, but this is gonna hurt a little bit.
I mean,
how much time do we have left though?
45 minutes.
Woo, strap in. You ready to
Yeah.
see a 5 gold race? It's a new category.
So, seeing what's going on in chat, Spooty Biscuit mentioned that maybe 5 golds on this card might be a little much, and he who am is myself was thinking that for 4 cherries. I'm actually kind of thinking that too, now folks mention it, because like 5 gold discs, it can be fast. It can be fast. Like if Campanella 1 was on this, it would be fast. If Bug Hunter was on here, it would be fast. I think that 5 golds is hard. I think 4 cherries is hard. But I also think that's kind of the bingo dynamic, right? I think that's almost reasonable, but you also don't want too many goals that are too long, even generals. I think it definitely bears further discussion, because I could kind of see merits of leaving it as is or taking it out.
Yeah, I have no opinion on it right now because I personally think it's too early for the tournament. Yeah, but I can see the argument. Like 5 golds really can be tough. That's why I was joking with you before the match started. Like, what is theoretically like the absolute worst 4 cherries you could have? Like on
That's
the board?
true.
You know, how long would that realistically take?
It would be rough. And if it's too long of a goal, if you set up a bingo where that's the remaining goal, because that actually happened to me in a practice match. An opponent set up 4 squares that they got, and the 5th square was get 4 cherries. I did not get 4 cherries at all.
Coming up to the green rabbit here. Very well done. Perfectly timed. Woo! Clean with it.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful. I thought that was actually not going to do it, but that's very, very, very well done.
I could see 5 golds or 4 cherries being gone for if like you set up a quick bingo and decide if I spend the next hour in this match, if this is the only thing I do, I at least win the match with a bingo.
That would be 2. Okay, wait. Oh, there we go.
So Kanvas is playing Wolf Tank very well. Like these are the speed strats for these, taking a checkpoint for safety and hitting that cycle just barely. Nice job, Kanvas. Meanwhile, we also have Bushido Ball. The Yamada cheese, folks. You know the Yamada cheese, I know it. Love it or hate it, it is here. And you can change the default stats to get it. So we have no rules. We have first to 4. Yamada just runs forward. Boop. Sometimes you get a return, but usually you just push it through.
Yeah, Kanvas is doing pretty good here, but he's not shooting for the music, so I don't really know if you can say he's like actually doing great. That's how I judge it. Like, is if you're shooting
You
to the
lose
music
that on
or
style
not.
points.
Yeah, style point definitely. That's a letter to me for me. Not 12.
Another thing to think about, and this you kind of mentioned, you alluded to earlier, Terry, there are 30 minutes left in the match. Assuming Flick walked away from his desk right now, does Kanvas have enough time to finish the Wolf Tank square and to also get 5 gold discs? Because that is what it takes for Kanvas to win. Flick got 12 squares. The only way Kanvas wins this match is if he gets 13 squares, because if he gets to 12, Flick will still on the tiebreaker. So does Kanvas have enough time to complete these squares at all?
I don't know. I'm gonna say my gut says no, because let's say even some of the quickest ones on here, I feel like Star Wasper has got to be one of them, right? That's 9.5 minutes, 9 minutes, something like that. Big Bell Race has got to be one of them. Magic Garden. I mean, that's already like those 3 games together are like 20 minutes. What's the other quickest one? Bushido Ball. Sure, it's the quickest one, but what's average Bushido Ball goal? Like 5 minutes.
Tactics can be fast. It is like 24 missions, but it can go by fast if you get good energy in the form. I don't think anyone has that in them though.
And obviously, so you got the 2 cheese games. You got Bushido Ball, Hot Foot. You got Magic Garden, which is quick in general. Big Bell Race, which is not the quickest, but is old reliable.
And then
your last pick is either you get the Mooncat, you can do Star Wasper. I think Mooncat's probably faster.
And that's fine. So there's 6 reasonably fast goals here. We don't have Waldorf here. I'm sorry to say, no Waldorf gold, one of the faster goals in the game. Don't have Mortal 2, also not a fast one. So still not amazing for Kanvas in terms of feasibility.
I'm trying to get this ready in time for chat so everybody can copy it and spam it. All right, there we go.
Oh dear.
Nice.
Yeah, that
Thank
is
you,
the enemy of white.
You're welcome. I don't think I made it in time, unfortunately. I thought there was more.
Yeah, no, I'm just happy to see it black out. Also, Kanvas, win or lose, these squares are points, which does play into placement. You do, if you have to lose match, you want as many squares as you can. And that cannot be understated, that this is not about just winning matches, this is about performance. This is about overall performance in the league. And Kanvas, unfortunately, was like 1 frame too early on that play as well.
This will be on the final test. Final test being, well, final.
The finals will occur in a Coliseum.
Holy crap.
That's interesting. Is that different from season 1? I wasn't here for that. Were they in the Coliseum then?
Yeah, season 1 it was just in a Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're really upping the budget on this for season 2. That's wow.
It's
That's where all the money from Cheerios went into. Just
Constructing the UFO 50 Walmart Coliseum right off of Route 50. Come on down.
I can hear Matt sweating when you say that. I can hear him sweating.
Well,
Kanvas
I got
is
the
playing
idea
it
first.
Alright, Kanvas is getting it done, getting to his stages. More than anything else, you just don't want to die. You can always wait one more cycle, just don't die.
And the dime's timeless, both in game and real life.
You heard it here first, y'all. Don't die at the time loss.
Spooty is right. Being inside of a Walmart is kind of like being in a Coliseum. You're fighting for your life. It's way too big.
So we have Magic Urn. Again, one of the faster golds. You need 200 oppies to be saved. Now, again, for Flick, assuming Flick performs, and Flick has been performing this entire match very well, Flick is going to get these 5 golds before the time ends. Magic Urn's one of those games where it just takes like a split second and you can just not get the gold and have to start it from scratch. So it has quite the capacity for timings, and Flick definitely wants to avoid that. As Kanvas very quickly navigates the arena. Excellent move. Okay. So this is one of our NPCs. Boom.
Yeah, it's number 2.
As a reminder to everyone, I don't know if this actually comes into play, but you don't have to go for all 3 NPCs all at once, but I feel like you kind of just do that because it's easier to just go to do the NPCs when all said and done.
I did
Y'all
all
have
that
never been in a
earlier.
market basket? I've been in a market basket. There's one right after open.
I've never even heard of it. So,
It's just like the chain. I think it's on the
Yeah.
East Coast, potentially other places.
And that's another NPC. And
that's
is
the third one. Yeah.
Boom.
So at this point, win or lose, Kanvas definitely. Kanvas performed. He got 12 squares. Kanvas came up. Yeah, Kanvas knows.
EG
Kanvas
Law. No.
knows.
Play to your outs. You gotta play to your outs.
What, you gotta play it out. Play it out. Kanvas, you have
I thought Kanvas
25
can-
minutes to get a goal, to get 5 goals. You can do it. But regardless, Kanvas came back from quite the square deficiency. Excellent play. Flick, obviously, excellent play. This was an intense match at several points.
You gotta do it, Canvas. You gotta do it. Don't just stand there,
Uh,
man.
Aww.
Ah, yes, the combinance called this.
I'd love to see that. Go for it, guys.
Okay.
He can do it. I can believe.
It's actually doable, yeah. Like in that time, there would be like
Do it in,
record
like,
time, but it's
1.25
doable.
gold discs from Flick here.
That would be close to world record, but yeah.
I mean, this card has good picks for 5, but just the 5th one is kind of the troublesome one.
This would have been the. I'm curious, if after you do the first 9 levels, how many levels more do you need to do in a warp tank to gold disc? Because I thought about that. Would it actually be faster for them to just roll that into a gold disc?
I don't know. I'm not the
13,
person to ask
so-
on this. That's for sure.
Matt says 13 more stages, and then big tank, of course. Yeah.
That's a few.
That's
You
a
win.
few.
That's a gold
That's
disc.
definitely.
So
And those are longer than the first 9 stages you did too. I feel like.
Cyber, oh my god, please do it.
No.
That would be my fucking dream. Hang
There's
on.
no.
Is this happening?
Okay.
Is this
you-
happening?
Are you serious?
Oh
Let's
my god, you're doing
go.
my dream, dude. I need to put it back.
This rules.
It's not on my bingo card, that's for sure.
Doing my dream.
Bingo card.
There's 2 types of people in chat. The yeah, Flick, let's go, and the no, man, no.
Oh, that's loud. Hang on, Twitch, that's loud. Okay, there we go. Lower it.
A tier is a silly place with silly things happening.
It's crazy. This is
Can someone
awesome.
just like? Can someone just like take a screenshot, 5 gold discs, and then both players are going for these two really bad cultists.
Well, for all I know, I was gonna say, I don't know how bad
disrespect.
this is. Because to be fair, we don't ever see Cyber Owls, Holder, Cherry, and Bingo to begin with. So for all things considered, I don't know. This obviously is probably not the optimal pick. Let's get that out of the way. But this probably isn't that slow. You don't have to
Yeah,
worry about
consider-
not dying.
This is so poetic for me because like again like Pizza did a full Cyborgs gold in like his match like in season 1, and I used the Advance Ward song and I can use them again for this. I'm so happy, dude. Oh, that's so poetic.
Sweet.
You know what? I'm doing it. I'm loading up speedrun.com and I'm looking
Oh,
at
I've got
the
it
world
open.
record cult runs. Oh, cool. Okay,
Flick
so,
has a 1724, if that helps.
Okay.
okay,
I
so
mean,
that's for Cyber Owls.
yes, that is relatively slow. And I'm sure he's doing this obviously to have fun and there's not more time left. But, could be disjointed.
It's true.
I'm also curious though, like, so for the fastest games here, so okay, how much time would it take if you were world record gold? So for Mad Crown, it's 3 minutes, 18 seconds.
Yeah, Val just confirmed just a second ago verbally that Pizza did indeed do a gold list for Cyber
Yes.
Owls in season 1.
That was one of my favorite
Oh,
moments
wow.
for sure.
Let's see, top play RPM has 3 minutes 44 seconds. So we're looking at 7
All right,
minutes
jump.
just from those two games.
He's a little jumpy today, Fire
You know,
It's my favorite.
He's been a bit of a problem.
It's my favorite when you're fighting him and he just jumps back and forth like 8 times in a row and you just want to cry.
Doesn't he know this is a bingo match? We're trying to get Cyber
come on,
Owls
man.
world record.
Okay, rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling. Lots of rolling. Looking like Limp Bizkit out here.
So, assuming that you got world record in the 5 fastest games on Counterpoint Soda, you would basically take 18 minutes. So, yeah, you can totally go just 5 games Canvas in the time it takes to go this Cyber Owls. You can do it. Just
Now, did you count if
Literally
one of
the
them's
best
combatants?
I am not doing that for one of them. Don't think I'll see where combatants is at, but you know, yeah, 13 minutes. Wow, that's fast. Good job, RPM on that world record. 13 minutes, 23 seconds. Our community is talented. As hell.
Can I just say, by the way, Canvas deserves major props for his patience throughout this match and keeping up. I could be wrong. He was either 2 squares down. I think he was
Yeah.
3 squares down.
Like-
He was 3 squares down at one point. Yeah.
Brought it back
Canvas-
completely.
Canvas is a smooth customer. I think we can, you know, all of us who have, you know, spoken with Canvas, seen Canvas work, it's very easy for anyone to, you know, get demoralized or perform worse when you know that you're losing in a match, especially by 3 squares. But Canvas was in like sicko mode the entire time. He had some rough beats early on that unfortunately did lead into some late game challenges. Not enough to win the match, but Canvas kicked serious ass in this match. Seriously, he never like fell to low morale. He was always there, planning squares and executing. And Flick did not give Canvas much of an opening to take the lead away from him. So great play all around.
I love that we're seeing Cyber Owls too. He is almost assuredly, as his people would say, taking the piss by doing this. But I respect it. I
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
respect it. This is a fun option.
For sure. Couldn't be happier.
Ants, owls, we got every kind of animal and insect. you want here.
I'm
They're
so
all here.
happy, dude.
It's like we're at the zoo.
So an update for Clyde, both players are playing slow games for goals. That is where we're at.
I think that's
Welcome
beautiful.
aboard, Clyde.
This is how bingo should always be.
Somebody walking in on this with no context is like, what are they doing?
No, they'd know. They'd see it. They'd know this is a gold disgrace, clearly.
So, Gray and I talked about it. Gray mentioned it. I want someone to make it happen. Find for me a bingo card. Make a bingo card that has the worst goals for 5 gold general. I want the worst. Give me the
For
worst.
charity. Whatever you think will be the
Or for charity. Like,
I'm not sure which.
has-
I think the
it
charity.
pretty much has to. It has to have role player, right? It has to have role player. Because all 3 of the games on role player, you really don't want a gold disc or one charity.
Yeah, it has to have a role player, right? I'm not good at this stuff. Like trying to think how this would work. Like what could theoretically happen? You could have doubles of some really bad games.
Yeah, the problem is like, what's the average-ish number of unique games that show up, or like, what's the minimum unique games that show up? Because
So you
get too
can
many
have a
there, good.
triple. Is there a limit to how many doubles? Like I imagine.
think there's a
that
hard
may
limit.
have-
But I think the algorithm tries to, because they're tagged as like each game, it tries to at least not put them in the same column and row, if I remember right.
That's-
Bingo's
I believe
like
that is true.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
like, probably realistically,
It's a fun thought experiment.
5
Would
of
actually
actually the same.
the absolute slowest possible word.
Val, what is happening to the ant on your stream?
I'm freaking
Is
out.
it-
He's popping off.
It's your first time, huh?
I'm freaking out inside. I don't know. Can't contain the excitement.
Yeah. Breaking the bounds of the screen occasionally. Which
Yep.
makes sense. We're seeing the Bands gold disc on screen.
This is actually a science lesson. He's showing you how particles move. It's actually
Oh.
quite beautiful.
Honestly, I'm just studying combat ants because I guarantee.
Yeah, I have nothing to say about this. I'm just
Yeah.
soaking it in.
I can't say actually. I know I should say more, but I'm just I don't know. Let's go balance.
Hey, you know, we have a captive audience. We can just start pulling them on questions, and they have to answer us. We can ask them things, and we can get data right here, right now. Because I don't know what there is to say about Cyber Owl's Gold Disc or Combat Ants Gold Disc that we really could do, right? Oh yeah, Nozlo PvP for the masochist in all of us.
Yeah, I don't think it's been done.
Yeah, they say it can't be done. It could be.
Okay, so how many people per team do you think it would take to complete a Nozlo bingo? Bingo or majority in reasonable time if there's no time limit. How many people per team? Like, are we talking like 5 versus 5? Do you think that's what it would take?
For Nozlo specifically,
Just Nozlo. If it was played PvP, because I'm not subjecting a 1 versus 1 to that.
time limit or no?
No time limit. No time limit. It ends with bingo or majority, or if we want to use spicy rules, no bingo, majority only.
Damn. Good question.
It's just in Matt is seemingly engaging with Uncle Slam to do a Nozlo PvP later tonight.
Oh, I think it's
will
actually.
see.
I think it's actually for spicy bingo.
Oh, it is spicy. Yeah, that's right.
But hey, if he wants to bump it up to Nozlo, that'd be crazy.
Oh, what?
I would like. Kanvas
Yeah,
might be on pace to get the combatant's goal at this point, because 2 more levels after that, and if Death Door like goes well like the next level, then yeah, maybe.
Shout out to the awesome texture on the left side of the screen that I don't know is intentional or not, with that little like line.
Yeah, the little line, yeah.
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 Who knows? A little jank for the road.
Can we message the entire UFO 50 team and tell them about that one texture and ask if that's intentional? I should not say that because I think people might actually do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't bother them with that texture.
I can see the YouTube thumbnail. I sent Derek you a picture of combatants every day for a year.
The last,
Let's be
the
real,
last
you
thing I
can't do
need-
that.
I'm about to do it. Get ready. Start day
Oh
one.
no.
Start counting from
I'm commenting every day, please leave Derek alone.
Yuri's gonna get a ping from Derek you tomorrow morning and just like, what the fuck does Derek you have against me now? Jeez. what did I do? Oh yeah, everything. I deserve it. Shout out to the Mega Man part of Antarctica.
Yeah.
It does remind me
Also
of
known as,
It's got
Like-
real Mega Man vibes, yeah.
did everyone else die at least once in this section? Because it's just not fair if you haven't seen it before. Am I the only one that died
Oh,
first
I mean,
time?
I died. I didn't get my head crushed in, but I did die.
Also, Flick just fell to a bottomless pit going down in that section because it wouldn't scroll down yet. I
Yeah,
did not
that
know
was-
you could do that.
I saw that. I think if
Extremely
he was,
normal style.
he's probably
Can
cognizant
someone
of
clip
that.
that? I've never seen it happen before.
I got you.
Oh yeah, right. Also, Flick is doing work over here.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You can afford to die. I was panicking.
Yeah, you can just do whatever you want.
You can afford to die.
Just a nice answer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Flick died as Gwen. Cyberall's cherry.
No Cyber sharing in this match. Yeah, next
Whatever
time.
will we do?
By the way, shout out to Winterbit who did the Cyberall's cherry during Cherry Rush. Amazingly difficult game. I'm thrilled to have seen it. Seriously. And shout out to Val who did Combat. Okay, is it Combat Ants or Combatants?
Yeah, we got some time while it's on screen. Let's figure it out.
I think-
Don't ask me.
Call me crazy. I'm gonna hit you with a controversial take. I think the double entendre is kind of the entire point of the title. I know. Hear me out. Might just be an idea.
I'm gonna put pressure on Val. Val,
think they-
whatever you choose is how I'm gonna pronounce it from now on because you are the expert on that game. Choose my thing.
I'm also like French, so I don't know, but like how much that that changes it. But I always pronounce combatants. Combatants. I don't know.
Combatants. Okay, got it. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it until the day I got it.
You heard it here. That's the official ruling.
We shouldn't, but you know.
Unfortunate, but that's how it has to be.
How about combatants?
Oh, yeah, maybe it's a play on comb.
Maybe.
Is there a comb in the overworld, actually? There, I don't think there is, right? There's other little, like, trinkets, but...
Ooh, Flicky's using death traps, deliberately dying to the missile because you can hit it during iframes when you spawn. Never thought of that. That's how you know Flick knows what he's doing here.
Who knows? Maybe it could be about ants, bats, and the .com bubble. Bat.
Oh.
Wow, the
so
meta
many
narrative has more layers than I realized, yeah.
Yeah. It goes deep. You don't really realize until you think about it more, but
Wow.
it goes deeper.
Okay,
So,
kinda-
comments and the .com bubble of 1988 is what you're telling me.
Shout out to Chococo. Combating.
Oh. Can I just say, can I
Hey!
listen to the last lore? Like he's doing
You
uses it
saw
again.
the stage before! There it
it's
is
happening.
Doing
again!
it again.
He had a warm-up round, yeah.
The one time I see you said it twice in a bigger match.
I
Life is
didn't
great.
think this morning that I was going to see This Is It performed twice by the same person in a single bingo match. I did not expect that.
That's gotta be a first, right? The both.
Yeah. Oh
This
yeah.
is a first.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna not go for the gold, definitely give us some bingo first. This is a first in foreign ways and one.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking
I don't think Kanvas is gonna have enough time to finish it before Flick.
I know, the race against Cyber Owls is the tough part here. You can get it done in the bingo time limit.
What
Quick
is
still has one
happening?
more
Good.
goal to do after this.
Bottom left. Wow.
In
I
Kanvas,
don't
we
think so.
believe.
No,
I
it's
think
the
that's
last
Impact,
one.
Mooncat, Bushido, and Magic Room.
Antarctic.
Bumping the music loud for this one.
Yeah, the chat's calling for us to DM
Yeah.
on the slowdown. There's cadence happening here. Power through. He's got the lives. Why not?
That's that. And that will do it. Oh.
I finished like a second on
Oh.
it.
No, see, this is what I'm telling you, right?
Wait, what?
Hold up. There's no. Oh no, yeah, I'm an idiot. No,
No,
that's
okay,
fine.
yeah.
I forgot about Bushido Ball. I I tripped myself out for a second. I thought him checking
Kill
made
me,
me think he
dude.
didn't have it for a second. Yeah.
Oh,
Sheesh.
that was the most stressful Cyber Owls gameplay ever.
We're still gonna see the combatants gold from Canvas. I want.
Oh,
Yeah.
are we?
Just let him
Kanvas
cook.
is gonna complete This Is It twice today.
Take a look. Take a look. Maybe.
Oh, damn.
He's very close.
We had Combat Ants versus Cyber Owls.
It was
Dude,
incredible.
It was
Pure
exactly
cinema.
what it. Flick, thank you so much for doing the 4 time hours. This is like one of my dream come true again.
Show us the time. Show us the
Yeah,
time.
show us your time.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was so close.
Oh yeah, you're so close, Kanvas.
Wait, hold on.
Seven.
That's a PB on IGT at least for you, based on SRC.
I think that is a PB.
Yeah. You got 1724, 149 on SRC.
It is crazy that you got the 2 teleporters. Like,
That was-
Yeah, the-
absolutely crazy.
The moment I
Canvas
saw
started at
Isabel.
3.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but you got the stupid luck with the ingot.
Yeah. The-
I did the canvas to canvas.
Yeah, that was. Oh, wild.
Crazy. A little wild.
How canvas? How close were you to 5 goals?
I almost got combatants. I'm on the
So
left
that's all
side.
you need.
Get it.
That's all you
worth
need.
10.
That's the only one that matters. It counts.
This could be a
Counts as
PB
5
for
goals.
Canvas. Canvas, very well played. Very,
I-
very, very well played.
Incredible for both of you. Like, awesome.
Dude,
Such a
I
fun
got,
The Schmupper. The
I got,
Schmupper.
dude, I hate schmucks.
Yeah, you
um,
got all the
I
squares
got-
for them.
I got screwed
Not
over
anymore.
in,
No.
I got screwed over in Magic Garden like 5 times.
Oh yeah.
I saw your
that was-
alt
that was-
tab caused a death, which I was like, oh no.
Well, yeah,
But you
I
had to
didn't
get
really
there.
I didn't have time to go for golds at that point.
Yeah. Oh, so was that intentional? I didn't know if that was intentional. When you
No,
when you
I
hit
was-
alt tab to click the square.
Kind of, yeah.
I was so scared because I looked at the board and like who marked each square, and I was like,
Dude,
Canvas
20
could
minutes?
have Mooncat, and Canvas could also have Bushido Ball and Magic Garden and Star Wasper, and it's just like one more gold.
I almost beat combatants in like 22 minutes.
What do you do this? Yeah.
That was, yeah, that's
Good,
awesome.
a good time.
You both need to rewatch this VOD just to see it back to back because there were a lot of exciting moments that
There was.
you know
boss
you
rush,
just see
dude.
your own.
The
Dude,
boss rush.
I had the gifts and I just like spent 3 minutes in Magic Garden.
Yeah, the boss rush. Oh my god, that was insane.
That was within like.
Oh yeah,
5
I
to 10
forgot I did
seconds.
mini.
You got that because
Yeah,
Flick,
you sure
Flick
did.
did not end up taking the teleports for the Campanella 1 boss. Was that for safety?
Yeah, like my
Or-
first try, I died too many times, and I was like, alright, clearly I suck at Campanella, so I'm gonna play this safe and hope I don't get sniped. And then I got sniped.
So I was gonna do 2 bosses in Pilot Quest.
Yeah, Untomi
Yo, let's
wasn't
go.
available very easily. You didn't
But I
get
didn't have the
you could
meat
meet
at the
RNG. Yeah. Flick was about 2 seconds away from checking off that boss square, by the way. Flick was on
So
the
close.
basketball boss in the final, like, seconds. Can't
Yeah,
miss
also the
seconds away.
Porgy square. I clicked the square and it lit up yellow.
No, heartbreak.
Oh, yeah. You two are neck and neck at the start. I'm surprised you both went for the exact same square.
I
It's
also
fast, obviously,
took a
but
hit,
damn.
so I
Yeah.
had to like go slow.
Why did I do
Yeah.
Nimpact Gold?
Great.
Why did I do Nimpact Gold? I don't know
I
why I finished the game. I did, and I was
It's
like,
fun.
paid off.
It's a fun game.
is
That's a
cool.
long gold, though.
Well,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
what was going
you-
through your mind when you typed O into the terminal after, ways after getting 6 lives?
Oh yeah, we didn't know what was going on there. We're like, did you just not notice the square or like?
I just didn't notice I had 6 lives. I thought I had 5 and I needed 1 more.
Oh.
And I was like,
Wow.
That's
So
hard.
yeah, like at the dude, oh my gosh, dude, like the millisecond I checked Big Bell Race, I knew exactly what I did wrong. Well, actually, no, it might have. No, actually, it would have. Wait, no, it wouldn't have.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think, because the 12th square was trade map piece. Okay, yeah, it wouldn't have mattered, because I was
Yeah,
gonna
I got,
say as soon as I tabbed out to check Big Bell Race, and the second I clicked it, like I saw Amy pop up, and I could have like held the square, but it wouldn't have mattered because Flick was already at 12, and I couldn't get 5 golds in that time. And that's why
That's
I
great.
swapped from golds to warp tank, because I'm like, there's no way I can get 5 golds in this time, and I know I can
Okay,
get warp
yeah.
tank.
And according to the bingo website, those 4 discs roughly took you about 32 minutes, with not counting the impact. So what was that, like a 45 minute square
That's what I was-
with 5
I
gold
mean,
discs?
Oh,
Yeah, I was kind of banking on it might not get finished, but like I
Crazy.
said, the tiebreaker would have caused the win anyways.
What was
Yeah,
our
I
tally on like theoretical world record gold discs? Like 18 minutes
Oh,
or
I don't know.
something? Like
I
best
don't
case
know.
scenario?
I have no idea. Best case scenario would definitely be the fastest gold to be like Waldorf, Mortal 2.
No, I was like on this board.
Oh, on this board.
We talked about it a lot. We actually
like
talked
that.
about it to excess.
There's a lot of different options here.
yeah,
Um,
so
We
Yeah,
were-
there's
we were
really
talking
bad
about-
options for gold.
definitely didn't
we were
expect
thinking-
cyber owls.
Yeah,
That
Magic
rolls
Garden,
into bad ends.
the correct
Magic
move was
Garden,
actually Big
Moon
Bell Race.
Cat, Star Wars for Big Bell Race was up there.
Bushido Ball, Hot Foot.
Zoldath potentially, Bushido Ball, Hotfoot. So like, it wasn't a good card for golds, but there were golds. But the
I wasn't
tough things,
expecting
like,
the
you
cyber
two,
owls. That's
you two were
So-
like at each other's throats the entire match, and I feel like you both knew that you couldn't like roll this into a gold, except Nimpack, interestingly enough. But,
I
like,
thought you might
couldn't
do
go
Borgia.
for-
Yeah, I just got
Forty was a
sniped
discussion.
twice. I just
With
got
the prog?
sniped twice at the beginning and was 4 squares down at the beginning.
Yeah.
Which is
I-
that's why this game was so good because you put it back. So
I think
so
I
hard.
nearly threw by finishing Nimpact Gold, honestly. I could have spent that time on so many better things.
Wait,
But,
when did
but,
you?
but did you have fun though doing it?
Yes, I did. I did Nimpact. It's so
Jimmy Neutron wearing the sunglasses.
But it's
It was-
it's worth
It was
it.
like some card fallacy because I stayed in it for like another minute because I was like, I've played Nimpact so many times. It's not that much further, right? But then it was like 2 more minutes. I was like, oh my god! I just remembered this is like a whole new area. Like this is so slow. But then I was like, oh, but I already spent like 2 more minutes on it, so maybe it's worth finishing in case this comes to gold disc. But I was like, oh, that's silly because the gold disc goal is so long. Like it's gonna be the last square if it comes to it. And I was like, I don't know. Also, GG's. I should have done Star Wasper or Hotfoot, but I was too nervous to do those two.
Yeah, there were not good gold options. It was like a 2. It was like 2 on this board. mean,
I think-
Magic Card.
I mean, Hot Foot, Bushido Ball, Magic Garden is. I
Yeah,
think
those
all
are your,
you
like,
guys can do that.
actually
And
good
Big
ones.
Bell Races, maybe not the quickest, but you're gonna get it for sure.
Yeah.
I'd do
I
one pick if
kinda-
I'm doing it.
I probably should have done
Well, I
Porgy.
guess if you're
think
tying in the card, I guess if you're tying in the goal with it.
Yeah.
I think Porgy would have been decently fast for me as well because I already had progress. Yeah, and I know
That's
the
what I thought you were
routes.
gonna do at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, Quick knows Porgy now. Like,
See, the thing is, I said I was gonna do Porgy like in this Discord, but then I was like, I don't remember the late game well enough, and I might screw it up. And it's very chokeable because there's so many things at the end of the run that just
It's
own
just
you.
RNG. Yeah.
And like I was so nervous, I just kind of wanted to play a comfort game. So I was like, I think I should have enough time for Cyber Owls because Kanvas had just marked up. I decided I was gonna do one of the fast ones like Hotfoot or Star Wasper if Kanvas hadn't marked off anything by the time that I finished Magic Garden. But while I was in Magic Garden, you marked off Warp Tank, so I decided I was gonna do a longer gold that was slow and safe because I like Cyber Owls.
I thank
Yeah.
you so much for that. I am so grateful.
It was I loved that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Shout outs to Pizza Party Time.
Shout out to him, dude. That's exactly what I was saying. Like he
Seriously.
was the only one that did the Cyborgs goal, like in season 1, I believe, and like the fact that you did it again with I had the exact songs preferred for it. I'm just happy, dude. It makes me so happy. And yeah, Canvas for the combatants, like you were so close too, so good job
So
on that.
close, yeah.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see that one close out.
absolutely beautiful stuff by both
Yeah,
players.
just the spiders instantly attacked the coins.
I have not beaten This Is It since I originally beat the game, and I think it took me like an hour. I just kind of went around solo, so I was like, I don't want to do that in bingo. I'm just gonna leave that
Yeah,
one.
it might have taken me like, I don't know, 8-10 minutes due to retries.
Honestly, I think that's pretty good for.
Yeah, it
This
didn't
is
seem
it.
too bad even with retries on that one.
Yeah.
Well
It
done.
looks like about 8 minutes between when you collected the 8 food one to marking that off.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Looking
good.
forward to watching it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
Probably like I mean, this is my favorite match for the season so far, for sure. That was just incredible around.
For the past couple days, there have been just like so many blackout matches.
It's been
It's
exciting.
crazy.
Like just yesterday, we had several
Like
matches
six or seven,
that
like
went
six
to
or
like
6 or 7 matches went to like 24 to 25 squares, like in the past 2 days.
Everyone's so good nowadays.
the entire community. I feel like the skill level is just raising up across the board, and that's something that you and I talked about Canvas, where we see a lot of folks that maybe weren't entirely comfortable with the game, and their skill is visibly improving as the season goes on, and I love seeing
Yeah.
that.
People who haven't played bingo before, and the fact that it's a new season, like it might start out rough, but you see a lot of improvements.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Incredibly
yeah.
well played, both players.
Thank you, Guri, Dak, and Skazan for joining me. Like, as
Oh.
always, like I'm here just for like the hosting, but like the co-caster are like always to me like the most important part. Like you guys like are incredible like are doing your stuff. So yeah, thank you so much because I'm just in the background just for the host, but you guys are like the real star of the show for me.
Always a fun time.
You're too kind.
Yeah, this was
Thank
great.
you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you all for the cast. I'm looking forward to watching it back. It's going to be very fun.
Oh, and I have one last thing to ask Canvas. Are you happy that you didn't get a Devolution Square on this board? Because there's something funky going on.
I don't know.
Because you have
there's
the
a-
Demolition mod installed.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah.
I was like, I hope there's no
We
demolition
can
in
all
this
see
board.
it.
Wait, wait, is this okay?
I
We don't. We don't
I don't think it
care.
matters.
Yeah,
Nobody in
yeah.
chat
Dude,
mentioned anything. We were all
I,
joking.
I'm so lucky there wasn't a railized square either.
Oh no!
Oh, you have the level
I
pack on.
have
don't you?
this full love. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Again, shout out to the modding community. There is a
Hold on.
rail heist level pack out there.
There is.
I mean, I'm sure we could have like paused to while you switch back.
Wait,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
what
Maybe we
happened.
could have just handled it then.
I think yeah, like if you do see that early enough, okay.
Yeah, I guess we have to start
Yeah.
doing mod checks for
Yeah.
the match.
Well, I'm not going to risk having done
What the-
cherries
I,
installed.
I did have it open, but I did have my file open before.
All right. I hate to dip out early, but I actually have to go talk with somebody about the shipping I'm doing for those Big Bells Journey CDs, so I have to kind of go now before my friend goes to bed. So I'm dipping out a couple seconds early, but bye chat, bye everybody. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna go chill out. And
Thank you, Gary. Love
chill
you.
afterwards.
Take care, Gary.
Thank
See
you
you,
guys,
Gary.
and thank you both amazing players for the very fun match. Don't get the gap.
Yeah, shout out to Guri, who, by the way, alongside many other community members, is a very much community effort, put together these Campanella 2 CDs that were donation incentives during Cherry Rush, and I believe Guri also put the entire like specs online, so anyone else can print them out if they want to on their own. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. So reminder everyone, there's actually completed products basically that people are making in the community. Lots of
People-
artists, lots of talent.
Either that, or it's going to be after like the physical copies are shipped.
That's right, to give everyone who successfully won in the raffles a chance to enjoy it first. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's and he put a lot of work into it too. Like he spent like a lot of time and effort into it. So I know he's very, very proud of it. That it
Oh,
actually, yeah, that was definitely a big project. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna cover the stream, but yeah, thank you everyone. See you later, and yeah, thanks again, Scarzen and Zach for the co-cast, and Flake on Kanvas for the match.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for
Alright.
streaming. Thank you for the co-cast. Thank you for the great match.
Okay. I am bad at saying goodbye. Do I have someone to raid? Oof, boy, what a match. Yeah, definitely my favorite match of the season so far, like, for sure. Was exactly... I am so happy, dude, for the cyborgs. Again, that was so poetic for me. What were the chances that, like, today, like, I have multiple plays that I use, like, for many, like, bingo matches, like, I usually like to change it like every time. Today I was like, you know what? Let me bring back like Advance Wars. And Advance Wars was exactly the songs that I used when Pizza did Cyber Wars. Like the timing is just, I don't know, there's just something so poetic about it. I love it. Yeah, let me see. Oh, Spoody is streaming. I guess I can write Spoody. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about the chat. I was trying to fix it, but like the only way I could fix it is by just doing more stuff that I didn't want to do at the time. So I was just like, well, I think it broke because there was too much spam when the game was won. There was too much GG and it broke it, which is really funny. But yeah, thank you everyone. So it was a pleasure to do these matches. There's a lot more coming on in the next few weeks. We're going into week 4 of the bingo league. There's definitely gonna be plenty more by all the wonderful casters. Like we got a lot of new casters doing all the matches, which is really good. And like I love that. Just one, seeing all of them, like, and two, just now I have like less work to do. So I'm very happy about that there. Hope you enjoyed the rest of Bingo. Have a good night, take care, and see you later. Bye.
I'm gonna try to just avoid fights.